finally time! It's finally time for the Japanese thing. Is Japanese chess better than normal chess? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see today. We'll see today. I found this very interesting website called Shogi. Just to learn the basics and play a little bit apparently. So that's gonna be interesting. If I bring this up, let me take a look here to the side just to check that everything is working properly as per usual. I think it is, but I'm not sure. Everything seems to be breaking a little bit too much for my liking. I don't know why. I don't know why. YouTube, man. YouTube. So strange. Such a strange creature. Yeah, nothing else I can do for it, I guess. Let's change the music. Let's chill a little bit with Yakuza OST. I think it's appropriate. It's a little bit sexy, not gonna lie. It is a little bit sexy, and yes, later we'll be taking a look at the Pokemon leaks. I guess I'm a Pokemon channel now. Funny how that works. Funny how that works. I can change the music later, if need be. Okay, so let me bring up the website here. We're going to learn today, okay? We're going to learn. Learn Shogi by playing! I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I didn't see if the size is good or correct. But I think it's fine, right? We'll be going slowly through the rules. And then we'll play a little bit against the AI here. And they have also some puzzles. So I guess this is gonna be a little bit like newspaper chess. We'll see, we'll see. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great. Introduction, let's learn some basics. Sounds good to me. That's a little bit loud. I don't think I can change that. Stage 1. Introduction. Your journey begins here. Let's go. Click here after you've chosen the piece design you like. Okay, can we... Let me hide this a second. Just in case. Sound. NES. That's interesting. Let's lower the volume a little bit. That seems good to me. That seems good to me. Yeah, let's see. I guess they're going to teach us a little bit about the pieces here. That would make sense. How about the pawn? Click here. Wow. Okay, it's just controls, I suppose. Let me change this just a little bit. This a little bit to the side, just so I'm not too much in the way. As if your pieces reach or leave the first 3 ranks in your opponent's territory, you can choose to promote your piece and make it stronger. That seems good. Yes. So powerful now, so powerful. In Shogi, the player who goes first is called Senti, and the player who goes second is called Ngote. Goat. Senti is sometimes represented by black color and Ngote by white. Make any move as Senti to continue. So it's the opposite as in chess, right? In chess, whites go first. That's interesting. I guessed middle pawn. Stage 1 complete? We're so good now. You now know some basics. You learn how individual pieces move. Sounds good to me. The king. Oh. You're the king. If you fall in battle, the game is lost. Well, that's the same as with chess, right? That makes sense. The king is rather slow, a little bit. I think the movement is pretty much like in chess. I think I understand chess rules. I haven't played them many years. Grab all the stars, sounds good to me. Just a single tile, but any direction. That's good. Think I'm moving in any direction, but only by one square. Yep. So good. So good. I can now command the commander. But I guess I am the commander, so I can command myself. That makes sense. Next, the gold general. This is a new piece in regards to chess. Also, we don't have a queen. Gold general. Kanji for gold. That's easy. You know a little bit of kanji. Do we? I don't know. Maybe. The gold general movements might be a bit hard to remember at first, but you can surely do it. Let's go, let's see. The gold general moves in any direction, except diagonally back. That's quite unique. That's quite unique. So it's similar to the king. Not bad. The fewer moves you make, the more points you win. So we cannot go diagonally back, but we can go just back. So that's good. The more moves you make, the more points you win. The same as before. Okay, so just to make sure you understand, you cannot go diagonally back. So good, awesome. The Gold General, together with the King, is the only piece you can't promote. That seems kind of weak, not gonna lie. It seems kind of weak. Because you can promote the Silver General, right? You would expect the Gold General, even though you have two, to be somewhat like the Queen. I guess not. It's fine. But remember these moves. Many pieces move the same way after they are promoted. Then what's the deal with promotion? I just don't understand. They will teach us that later, I'm pretty sure. You got Silver General. Kanji for silver? Makes sense. And a piece with initial moments. What is the last one? Promise. Is it? I think it is, actually. Oh, it's a little bit like the opposite to the Gold General. The Super General moves either forward or diagonally back. That's rather unique. That's rather unique, once again. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, the text is the same, just to make sure. You can go back. And it's really interesting. Remembering all of that's going to be a little bit annoying. The more moves you make, the more points you win. So we did this, this, and this. We did this, and this. Makes sense for now. Seems easy. When you promote the Silver General, its movements are the same as the Gold General. Ooh. That could be a nerf. Maybe you don't want that, right? You don't want that, because you lose your diagonally back movement, which could be interesting. Interesting, I say. You will surely remember these moves with some practice. Surely. There's the Gold General, you will see this a lot. Yeah, I guess. Also, it's really funny, because you see, the promotion, it's actually the Kanji for Gold, so they actually promote to Gold Generals. That's why they cannot promote, I suppose. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's not too bad. It's not too bad for now. It's gonna be rough to remember as per usual, but it's looking okay. It's looking okay. Now the knight. It's pretty much as in chess, I'm pretty sure. Here's another challenge for you. The knight is a tricky piece. Go. It's have a fancy way of jumping around. I don't think they can go back. I don't remember if that's... I think I can only move forward actually. It's more limited than in chess. Interesting. The knight can also be promoted. Its movements change a lot after that, so pay attention. We have to pay attention now. We'll see. Have to promote. I don't really know that scribble. Is this yet another gold general? What's going on? Everything becomes crab. Everything becomes gold general. It's a little bit rough. It moves in L shape, but only forward. Okay, the knight can jump in L shape forward, but only by 2 squares forward and 1 square sideways. Its movement also isn't restricted by other pieces. It will just jump over them. That's cool. Another god general. Promoted knight moves are completely different from the unpromoted knight, but you can notice it moves the same as the god general, so make sure to study that one thoroughly. Okay, so promoting is situational, I see. It's understandable. Congratulations, you have mastered the knight. Now, the lance, which is kind of a rook, but only forward. The lance, use it wisely. Just move forward as much as you can. This should be easy for you. Hey, come on, what do you mean by this? Just moving forward. That's a little bit ass, not gonna lie. After the lance is promoted, it moves differently, but you've already seen this somewhere. Same as the god general. Everything becomes a god general. I don't like it. I guess it's easy to remember, but everything becomes a gold general. I don't think it's a good promotion, not gonna lie. Moves forward. This is really easy. Is it? Do we know? The promoted lance moves the same as the gold general. Please tell me the bishop and the rook have different promotions, I beg of you, game. The bishop. Next we will learn how to maneuver a bishop. Just diagonally. The same as in chess, I'm pretty sure. That should be easy. There's no piece on the board. But look ahead of the board. A bishop. These areas where the pieces you captured go. You can press the piece back on the board. As usual, grab all the stars. That's a really interesting mechanic in my opinion. Being able to deploy them again. Standing. We have to repeat that one. We can do better. Promoting your bishop will make it stronger. It will turn into a piece called the horse. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, this is a good promotion. All around you. Or the bishop. That's good. The bishop moves in any diagonal direction. That's good. The promoted bishop moves also diagonally, but it can also go 1 square up, down, left, or right as well. This seems really good. This seems like a really good promotion. I like it. I'm just Fire Emblem maxing right now. Everything is horse, and horse is good. It works. Nice the rook. Which I'm pretty sure is pretty much the same as in chess too. It's really interesting. Rook is a powerful piece. Are you ready to command it? No. And the rook to bring it to the star. Yes. Straight lines. Grab all the stars, remember, look outside the board. We can. Really good? The rook promotes to the powerful dragon! Don't forget you can also promote your piece when you leave the promotion zone. I suppose it's going to be similar to the bishop. Yes, makes sense. Also a really powerful promotion. The rook can go up, down, left or right as much as it wants. The dragon can move just like the promoted rook, but also one square in any diagonal direction, making it much stronger. Promotions seem to be really important. The pawn, which is not entirely the same as in chess. They attack forward and not diagonally. That makes more sense to me, actually. The pawn. Pawns are weak, but they pack a lot of potential. Are they going to become god generals too? That'd be good for them, actually. Small. Well, it's not small, it's... Or is it? I don't remember. Small, is it few? Something like that. It's very well. Once you can move to the square directly in front of them, they capture the same way. Just forward. One square lands. The pawn can also be promoted. The moves are once again the same as the god general. Well, that's good. That's powerful for a pawn, at least. The pawn is a rather straightforward piece to understand. You think? Everything becomes god general. You should already be familiar with this pattern by now. Sadly, we are. It's a little bit samey, but could be useful, I suppose. Next, capture. We have bows now. We don't. I don't think we do, at least. I don't think we do. Identify the opponent's undefended pieces and capture them. Is this the lens? I think it is. This one too. And we're going to promote because we can. Take the enemy pieces and don't lose yours. Sounds good to me. Take the enemy pieces and don't lose yours. That's silver general, that's going to hit me. Right, if I do this? Yes. Obviously. This and this. Takes a little bit of moving, but it's good. Take the enemy pieces. This is worse. So I guess, does this one expect me to deploy anything? I think it does. Maybe not, it was only 2 stars. But I will take it. Take the enemy pieces. Do we? No, we don't. We still need to get familiar with that, I'm afraid. That's horse. Actually, that's a bad idea. Or is it? I don't know. Thinking to can't fail? Yes, it does. Okay. This one's a little bit trickier. That's rook, that's silver general, this is horse. Then it goes forward or back diagonally, we know that. Can we just do this. Okay, they cannot take any pieces here. It's going to be rough. Then. How about that? How about that? Well, that's still not good. It's still not good, because that one still is Silver General. So I guess I can do this. Sure, like this, and like this. Okay, that was 3 stars. A little bit convoluted in my opinion, but sure. Alright. Our pawns, and this is promoted pawn. This is... That's not rook, that's not bishop. Hell? Okay, this is rook, this is bishop, gold silver. I'm missing a piece, I don't remember which one. It's gonna be rough. Oh... Horse? No, this is horse. This one is horse. The hell? I might need to have a list of the pieces on the side. Okay, let me open up a different browser here. Just to take a look at the pieces. Let's see. That Wikipedia has a list for that. Okay, let's see. A little bit small, but sure. Okay, that one is... This one? It's the lance. The lance. I guess it has to be. It has to be the lance. Okay, now we know. That's the lance. We need to know the pieces to know the movements, obviously. Okay, so... That's all general. We're gonna do this moment. We're gonna get eaten. Oh, but if I go back here, the lance is gonna get me, right? We need to... Yeah, obviously. Obviously. So I guess we need to go... Do we promote? Do we need to promote? Can we fight the Gold General with another Gold General? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, that's actually bad. Okay, that's something. Put this in here, we can promote. Okay, we need to get... I messed up. I messed up big time right now. This is bad. Do this, yes, obviously. We need to go forward first and then eat them backwards with this Steel General? No piece! Silver General. I guess that could be a good idea. We're not going to promote yet. Not yet. Gonna get this guy. We can promote now. With this guy, with this guy. Not bad, not bad. Congratulations, you know how to fight with Shogi pieces, don't we? Maybe a little bit. Stage 11, Peace Traps. Once again, capture all the opponent's pieces without losing yours. Okay. That was pretty obvious. It was just the first, so that makes sense. You can drop a piece on another piece, or where it does not have any legal moves. Dropping a piece in promotion zone doesn't result in promotion. That makes sense. That makes sense. But this is a pawn, and that's bishop. That's lance, and that's horse. So we did this. We go back now. Not really. Not bad, not bad. Okay, that's horse. This is silver general. This is gold general. We're gonna go back. That's just the obvious choice. Just deploy silver general on their ass. Okay, this is gold. This is pawn. This is lance. And this is gold. Okay. This and this. And we deploy lance here. And we charge. Not bad, not bad. We're getting into it. Okay, we cannot eat this guy with his bishop. So we're going to get this thing. There's no drawback to promoting bishop or rook, I don't think. That's horse, and that's gold. This is silver. This is silver. Yeah. So we can do. Okay, it's going to be a little bit annoying. Go back and we can get one by one. It's fine. There was something better there. We had a lance, so it's just whatever. I just wanted to use a single piece. It was possible. Okay, we have silver. That's kind of bad. That is kind of bad, not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna take this one because the rook is going to get me. We can get this one. Do we promote? I'm gonna say no. Not for now. So this is a pawn. We're going to put it here. We're going to promote. And I think that was not the best move. Not gonna lie. Okay, this is not horse. This is horse. That's not easy to get. How about this? We get this one. We get this one. And now we get this one. Another single star is fine. We have rook. Okay. Okay, that is kind of rough now. First, we need to get this one. That's horse. We're gonna get that one. We can get this one here. It's fine. Oh! And that's still a rook. That is still a rook. That's for later. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Now we can do this. Can promote, I guess. Oh! That was a misclick. That was a misclick. I wanted to put it here, but I messed up. It's fine. Get this guy now. That's in the way. And we can get that. It works. It's fine. Okay. We're gonna have two unpromoted pawns in the same file. What? That's interesting. Okay, this is silver. Can we get a fight silver with just gold? We can, right? Promote here. Need to promote. They're gonna go sideways. Single star, it's fine. It's fine! You're gonna have two promoted pawns in the same file, okay. That's bishop. That's enemy pawn. No, that's my pawn actually. And this is horse? I think. So we can in theory this. And we could just do this. Not the best, not the worst. It's working, kinda. Think it's okay. Protection. Identify the pieces your opponent attacks. And defend them. Under attack, escape the threat. Okay. Okay. That's Rook. Rook is always fully powerful, I feel. That's always been the case. Even back in the day. I played just a little bit of chess. Nothing serious, you know, but still. It's my pawn. Oh, I see, I see. These are also my pawns. I'm a little bit blind sometimes, please understand. Okay. Take a look here. Right. This has something, I guess not. Okay. This is going to be a rough one. I'm gonna go back, and this is a rook. So... Yep. I guess we need to move this first. And that's it. Okay, I thought I had to take the pieces too. It was just pure defending. Understandable. You're under attack. Escape the threat. Okay, that's still gonna get me in diagonal. Is this not on repeat? Is this not on repeat? It was not. My bad. I thought it was. Then it was. Okay. So that's a gold general. So I'm gonna go back. So that works. There's no escape, but you can defend. That's silver. Gonna go over, which makes sense. Oh, that was a horse. I didn't see the horse. I didn't see the horse. Oh, what happened? What happened there? That was weird. Make sure all your pieces are safe. It's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. Can get two of those. Yes, I know. Can go for two of them. I don't have anything to deploy. Can we... No. I have to use the pawn here? I don't think I do. That's gonna be rough. Do I go forward and promote? No. Let's quite sure what this is intended me to do. I think I'm missing something. What if I do this? Well, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All of them have to be safe. But I cannot get it. I cannot get this one. And with this janky ass movement. The hell? If this was promoted, yes. This is not promoted, so what the hell do I do now? No. I have nothing to deploy. Just something here. Oh, try to resize. I think this size is more than okay. Tool shield. The obvious would be to what? Try to take the base, but I cannot take the base. Because even if I come here and try to promote, nah, doesn't matter. It gets you. I also feel that this pawn here means something, but it can only move forward and it's doing nothing for me. I see, I understand now what it was trying to tell me. Move back, so even if it attacks you, it's gonna be attacked back. That makes sense. Make sure all your pieces are safe. That's worse. I guess not. It has to be here. Obviously now. Make sure all your pieces are safe. That's Silver General. I guess I'm too offensive. Was not that one. Do we need to promote? I think we do. Just attack back. Okay, and this is Horse. This is the promoted Bishop. And this is Gold. So, promoted Bishop is kind of scary, as per usual. Yes, here. It's the only one that makes sense. Make sure your pieces are safe. Gonna go diagonal. Either here or here. The only one that makes sense. Don't forget that you can draw pieces to defend. We have a spear to defend. So we can just drop a spear here. And it should work. Spear is not gonna be stronger than the rook in that position necessarily. Got the rook here. Okay, I guess I need to defend just with deployment. Okay, we have Horse, which is useless here. We have a Spear, which seems useless here. We have Pawn, which seems kind of useless here. This one? No, it's diagonal. It would be here. I guess not. Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter there. Okay, this one is Lance. This one is Horse. This one is Pawn. Thing is, there's 3 pieces, I can only attack forward. I think I need to put something here. Oh, we need to put something here. Do we? I don't think so, actually. Because whatever we do, it can get the gold one, it can get the silver one. We would need to deploy 2 for what I was thinking. I think it matters where I deploy, because it's gonna be bait at the end of the day, right? Let me take a look at the pieces again. Okay. It's knight, it's lance, and it's pawn. I'm trying to fight a rook here, of all things. That's scary. That's scary, man. That's dangerous. This one can get here. It's not gonna be invaded by anything here. Guess it can always go to the silver one. It's gonna be safe. Like, you can move this one. This is bad. It's not this in diagonal. Now. Let me think. Oh, that makes sense. Because you can protect the silver general with that one in that position. That makes sense. That makes sense. What is this one again? Don't let them take any undefended piece. Is this the dragon, perhaps? I think that might be correct. Hold up. That's not the thing. Can we see the promotions? Promotion, let's see. And the scribbles a little bit. I think this is the Dragon King. That's scary, dude. That's scary. Alrighty. Doshio. We can deploy something. We can deploy something here. So it can go, obviously, take silver, can take gold. So we need something that protects that. You go forward, you can't. Can you go backwards? You can't. This can defend the point. We have once again horse, spear, and pawn. This can take in straight lines and run itself. So you can easily take this and this. Need something here. No, because it can go backwards diagonally. That's going to happen, obviously. So we will need to deploy something. But I don't think I can protect anything here. We just... Oh! You know, deploy a pawn here, because it doesn't have a illegal move. So I guess it has to be any of the other two. Oh, not any of the other two. It has to be a lance, because it has to go forward. Now let them... Okay, this is the horse. This is the horse, so we can go forward, we can go backwards. So I guess I need to deploy something here. Or not. Oh yeah, I have to deploy a horse here. Okay, I'm starting to get it, Alright, let's see. They have spear, which is bad, and they have horse, which is bad. So I need to protect these two pieces. So if spear comes here, it... Oh. If spear comes here, it's gonna get eaten by the other spear. But that spear can be taken out by this horse. So I need something to put that horse in check. So how about the spear here? It doesn't matter. Beautiful. How about the spear here? There we go. We have to think one step forward. Understandable. Congratulations, a piece you don't lose, it's a piece you win. Yeah, checking one. To check your opponent, attack their king, and they must defend it. Just like in chess, that makes sense. They have a billion things to... have a billion things here, god damn. And with the opponent's king in one move, this... we have to move here and promote. Right? You're good at this, I don't think I'm that good. Okay, this is the king. This is silver. This is rook. This enemy is silver. Okay. So... what do we... we have just a single gold general here. Okay, we got nothing there. Beautiful. Do we... I guess we need to put the gold general here just to bait. And then just take them with the silver. Alright. One move. Just in one move. I have the spear there in the middle, which is a little bit annoying. So... ah, that's enemy rook, actually. There you go. I was looking for the purple square. Square. Let's see. These... just like this? No? And now it's horse, not dragon. I was thinking it wrong. Okay, this is horse, this is silver, and this enemy is silver. Do we take this and then promote? Promoting there doesn't do anything for me, actually. Because we're gonna go back, diagonal back with gold general movement. It would have to be silver general. If we move silver general here, it's just gonna be useless. Because this silver general can protect. I had to beat them like this? Yes. I need to get used to this still. Okay, now this is the dragon. That was just really obvious. Out of check. You're in check! You must escape or block the attack. Well, that's easy. We just move out of the way. That's silver and that's rook, so we need to take the rook. I'm the kind of clan that uses the king to attack, what can you say? Okay, well, what is this? This is the dragon, so we need to move forward. But where? That's horse. Oh. The move? What? Cannot take anything here? We have nothing to deploy. Oh, these are mine. Okay. They cannot go back. Okay, I can actually only move the king here. Because this cannot go back. This is a spear, it's gonna get eaten. So, like this. Now it doesn't make any sense. I have nothing to deploy. Doesn't make any sense. What the? Oh no, these are mine too! We have to block it. I thought those were enemies! It's a shame that that's getting me every single time. That's still... I don't think we have castling in this game. It's called General. We have to deploy to defend. I don't see that. We have to deploy to defend. So what's this? This one here, obviously. We're gonna deploy now. They have Gold General. They have Bishop. They also have Pawn here, so... the Bishop is gonna get me. So we have to take this. Kind of check. They have 2 silver and they have a silver and a king. Just move a little bit to the side. Okay, that's bishop. And that's silver. And that's gold. I think I'm gonna get the hang of it. That's horse, that's rook, that's silver. We have to take the pawn. That's spear and that's rook. So we need to deploy something here. What? Oh, gonna have 2 of those in the same line, I see. Okay, okay, I see, I understand. The hell? May have done with the horse. I was looking for the horse. That's a little bit lower than I expected. Okay, watch out for your opponent's reply. Okay, that's just... Can be bishop here. It can be rook. So we have to bait something here that can go back. This is a spear. But why? You can still move here, and we wouldn't be in check. Well, I guess the rook could move here, and we will still be fucked. Okay. So we had to deploy something here. And now you get your ass eaten. Okay, okay, alright. Not enough. Not enough. Why can't I move this king? It's just in the corner. It doesn't like a situation. You have to do something about that. Yeah, no, it's also funny because they keep moving the bishop, even though that would be actual checkmate, which is an illegal move, I'm pretty sure. Funny to think about. Just funny to think about. Okay, alright, we're thinking this one a little bit. Thinking this one a little bit. Can I go back? We can't go back. We have to deploy. Yes. Just to block them, I see. That's where your opponent's reply. Let's see, that's horse. No, that's knight. This is horse. I usually call the knights and chess horses because the piece looks like a horse. Okay, that's horse. Can we just move here? Oh, they can deploy. I see. It's not good enough. It's not good enough, so we had to take this one. The best defense is always a good attack, right guys? Congratulations, your king can never be taken. Make sure you can defend against the check. Meeting 1. Yeah, when your opponent cannot defend against the check. That's an obvious one. That's what we're coming with to deliver mate. We have to remember that because it's way different from chess. Okay. Like your opponent's king, in a way that cannot be defended. Okay. Ah, shit, that's gonna be rough. I guess we can only put ourselves here, right? This is horse, this is bishop, this is lance. We cannot be here in this line. And this is horse, so I keep saying horse, but I mean knight. Maybe I should call the other thing the... I should call it in the Wikipedia page. It has a longer name. The dragon horse. I need to call it the dragon horse. Or the Pope, it'd be funny. Okay, that's the rook, and that's gold. So... Gonna deploy. Do we... Just in case? No. I don't think we need the promotion there, but might as well. Let's see, this is lance, this is silver, this is my silver. And this is pawn. We promote. Why not? I don't think there's a downside to promoting the pawns. Okay, this is dragon horse. And this is dragon horse. The other one is dragon what? Dragon king! Dragon king and dragon horse. That's really cool actually. Also find it really funny that the promoted pawns have just the hiragana to. I don't know why. Okay, they have horse, so they can take this in here. And we have the two horses, the two promotion horses. Have to be good. This is diagonal. I like this, I guess. It seems normal, so I try to look for a different way. This is silver. This is horse. This is bishop. What? Why was that bad? Can I go sideways? I guess like this, right? Because now it has to fear the knight. That's enemy spear. That's my spear. Okay. Just that easy. Spears are really straightforward. I think that makes sense. That's silver. Okay, I have to deploy something here. And it should be not silver, probably gold in here. Probably silver works in that situation too. Yeah, rook, and we have gold. That's enemy spear. This horse. Take this horse. So I guess we need rook somewhere. Yeah, just go back. Gold general. I think it used to the new pieces. For sure. Okay, this is Dragon King. That's gold general. That's our pass, that's spear. We have gold, we have silver. The only one that can attack in that position. That's simple. That's silver, we have spear, and we have pawn. So I guess spear just here? Just in front of the king? Maybe not. That's rough. I don't think that works. Oh, can I do this? Yes, I have the pawn. I thought it was enemy pawn. That's it. Not that kind of pawn. Okay, we have silver here. We have this one, we have pawn here. With promotion, just in case. Always good. That's horse, that's silver, this is spear, this is spear. Then we just move the rook here. Doesn't make any sense. We need to move the rook here. No. That's silver. Not good enough. Okay, maybe not the pawn. I'm gonna go to the sides. Cannot go diagonal either. Not yet. Not good enough. I cannot move. There we go. We'll have to get used to this. Okay, that's silver. That's gold. So we need to take one of the generals. And now I have to move it in here. No, I thought that was pawn, it was spear. So if we move it here, it can be protected with both. Here? There you go. Just to force their movement. Congratulations! Congratulations! A single one. This is how you win Shogi games. Board setup. Two armies face each other, ready for the battle. This is the initial position of every game of Shogi. Make any move to continue. So we have a line of pawns here. We have bishop on the side, rook on the side. Then we have from the outside to the center. On both sides. Spear, knight, silver, gold, and then right in the middle, king. That's cool. Way to go. That's two traditional ways of setting up pieces before a game. We will be teaching the Ohashi style, most commonly used by professionals. The king goes first. Move the king to the back right center square. Right here. Makes sense. It's also really funny because Japanese are really... I don't want to say obsessed, right? Because that doesn't sound good. But they usually have order of operations. They do things in a specific order, even writing. Is that wrong? I don't think it is. But it takes years into it. You need to be used to that. So that can take some time too. Okay. Put the piece here. Drop a gold on the left side of the king, then place another gold on the right. Gold, this one. Gold, this one. Really good. Then we go for silvers. That makes sense. Then we go for knights. Then we go for lances. They're in order here on the side, so that's actually really good. Place the bishop above the left knight, then the rook above the right knight. Never the wrong knight. That's not cool. Of course, in real games, there's no need to be in sync with your opponent's rune setup. Are we sure about that? I mean, the opponent's just setting up the pawns. That's okay, right? Finally, into the rank draw pawns. The same way you place the back rank pieces. The circle will be your guide. I don't wanna. It cancels a fail! They can be annoying. That makes... have to start from the beginning. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. Outstanding. Oh. Pushing the third pawn to open the bishop's diagonal is the most common first move. Make this move to continue. That makes sense. I've thought about it. I always have a lot of trouble starting these games, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But then when pieces are just shuffled, I can see moves, but starting is always really hard to me. Repetition. Fourfold repetition is a draw, whereas perpetual check is a loss. That makes sense. 1! If the same position occurs 4 times in Shogi, it's an automatic draw. This situation is called Surichite. Make the only legal move. The only legal move. 1. Oh. That's 2. That's 3. Okay. They're not trying to take me out of the situation, they're just showing me. Yeah, that can happen. But perpetually checking the opponent's king is a loss for the checking side. Oh, that's so strange. Unfortunately for your opponent, didn't know that. Make the only legal move. That's so silly. But I guess it makes sense, right? You can have the king check, but you cannot checkmate? Were you weak? Are you a pathetic little general? Yes. The board was just flipped. What is the best move here? Okay, so we are trying to get this king. And we have silver. And we have 2 horses. So we could do this. I guess not that one. Oh! Those are gold generals! That makes sense. Okay. Alright. This is a pawn. So, like this? No. No. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What is the best move here? Well, we're gonna go back to this. Because the promoted pawns are going to take my ass. And that's just the pawn going forward. It can just go back. I'm just moving randomly, I feel. Okay, that seems good. Okay, we can attack this too. We can attack this 3. We can attack this one too. They fucked this up. I don't think he did. Right, that was a good move. These 2 pawns here are a little bit annoying. Thing is, we cannot move here because this can get me, and that's it, right? Yes. But that was good. That's not good. There I go. Jeez. Always a couple of steps in the future. With every hand perpetual check being allowed to prevent anyone from forcing a draw. That's fair. That's fair. Stage 18. PS value. This with high mobility have a higher value. The game is priceless, obviously. I think it means losing the game. Okay. Pawns are the least valuable pieces, followed by lances. I like the lances, okay? Yes, they're not that good. And so, slightly more value than lances. Take the most valuable piece. Well, the most valuable piece here is the horse, sadly. Just a little bit. 9, then silver, then gold. Take the most valuable piece without losing your own. In general, yes, I would agree that gold is better than silver, but silver has its niche too, so... We have to take gold. What? Am I going crazy here? Was I misreading the pieces? Huh? That's strange. Gold, bishop, and then rook. We had to take the rook. Here's this thing here. Take all the pieces in order. Starting from the most valuable until the least valuable. So, the most valuable is gonna be rook. Then it's gonna be the bishop. Then it's gonna be gold. Then it's gonna be silver. Then it's gonna be horse. Then it's gonna be spear and then pawn. Not too bad. Valid piece of strength. Exchanges when you capture a piece and lose another. Which is better exchange, silver for rook or gold for knight. Oh, silver for rook is way better, right? So we sacrifice like this, and then we check. The opponent just gave away their valuable rook for free. Do you take it? Is it for free though? Can they get me? This is worse. It cannot take me here. So, what did I miss? Oh, they have gold generals to deploy. I didn't see that. I do not. So I need to move. Here. I guess we shouldn't take that one. And that's the end of it. The guess value is infinite compared to Rook. What is the best move here? I guess we need to sacrifice a Rook. I don't see a Rook to sacrifice. I guess they mean their dragon. That was weird. Let's say they have a... Can just take it. But they also have a gold to deploy here. Threatened me quite a while. So they move the king to the side. No, we do not. Do we take the rook? We do not. Can we move something here? No, this one is not mine. Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Just wanted to say. So, what do we do here? That deployment is always going to be dangerous. I cannot take anything with this knight. Yeah, we cannot really force them back in this position. The lance is actually really weak. Not good enough. Taking it doesn't matter. We cannot move forward. I don't understand the kind of move I need to do here. The king's value is infinite compared to Rook. What's the best move here? Gotta go forward thanks to this gold general. I'm going to deploy another one here and we're still screwed. That's not good enough. Just a lance, not good enough to bait a Dragon King of all things. Cannot move forward to promote anything yet. I actually have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. So there's this. Yeah, it's not good enough. It's not good enough because they can deploy that one. And I don't have anything here to deploy in front of my king. Can I move anything there? I don't think I can. Actually, I cannot move anything here. Let's just check. I don't think it is. Having some trouble. Oh. Oh, the best is to attack. I thought these promoted pawns were enemies. It keeps happening to me. It keeps happening to me. Two generals can be worth more than one major piece. A knight and lance can be better than a general. Find a way to sacrifice the bishop and win two generals. Sacrifice the bishop. It is the bishop. Do I have another bishop? No, only one. And get two generals. That's a lot of pawns. That's a rook. Hey, I can directly take this silver general. Then this is gonna take my ass. How do? So going to take me to take a gold general in this position here. Especially with these pawns. Heavy line of pawns, that's not really that good. Okay, let's make the obvious move here and see what happens. Do we promote? Yes. Okay, that is correct. That was a correct move. Now what do we do? Do we promote? I think we need to promote because we're trying to go back. Just deploy the Silver General on its ass. Deployment is always going to get me. It's way too different from chess. I think that exists in chess. And maybe it should. That'd be interesting. Maybe that would be too one-sided. Do you remember which piece is most valuable? The rook is the strongest. What? Who's the bishop? I guess not. I guess not. Well, maybe this is bait. The most valuable is always the king. Right? So... can we take the king? With this position, I don't think so, right? Doesn't make any sense. This is... is this Dragon King? Yes, this is Dragon King. This is not Dragon Horse. I don't think we can take the king with just a single movement of the Dragon Horse. But we have shit to deploy. Maybe that was the point. They cannot take me back. And I should be able to take... okay. Okay, this? It's not a bad move. It's not a bad move, to be fair. He can move backwards as well. We need to actually deploy this. No? The hell? Could move backwards to take the rook. And nothing can take us in here. Not the bishop, not the enemy knight, and not the gold general. Doesn't work. I thought the rook was the most valuable. What's going on? It's not the bishop either. It's not a simple move. We have to do something else. The king is not threatened at this point, so that's good. Can I take this one with anything else? They're too far. No, that stupid ass horse there. Gonna get my ass. The plan was, okay, move gold general here and take the rook later. But this knight is gonna get my ass here. It's just too obvious. There's no drawback for them. And in theory, we should be able to put a silver general here, move diagonally backwards to take the rook, and that should be free. But that's not what the game wants from me. And just... no. No, too aggressive, I suppose. No, wait, hold up. No, it's gold general, what I'm doing. There we go. I was thinking it backwards, once again. Keeps happening. So bad. The game's more valuable than every other piece combined. It may be okay to sacrifice pieces to take the opponent's king. Just don't forget your own king's safety as well. Look at that! I have 2 stars in the bishop. I have 2 stars here in the fundamentals a little bit. Fine. What next? Well, we can play against the machine. We can play against people. I'm not gonna play against people. I don't know nearly enough about the game to do that. And they have some puzzles. Let's do some more puzzles here. Let's see, your turn. Find the best move for Senti. What was Senti again? We don't remember, it's fine. The DD is always trying to take the king. So what's that here? That's not the move. That was not the move. That might be too advanced for me. This might be way too advanced for me. Okay, it's Tsunami Silver. 2 gold, silver, knight and spear. Dosio. Okay, we have horse. And we have horse. We just deploy horse here. Seems way too easy. No, it's not gonna work. Wait, hold up. This is not a dragon horse from the enemy, this is mine. Do we just move here? No? I guess we could just deploy horse here and see what happens. That's not the move. That might be too advanced for me. I have to admit. Play against the machine. We're gonna be playing just easygoing way, you know? Let's see. Standard, in Shogi, Kyoto Shogi. Standard. Default, then control real time. Let's proceed. We're going to max this because we want to think about what we're doing. Strength 1. First stock fish. Is that the name of the power level? Yanura O. You know what? We're starting from level 1. That'll be random. So yes, Gote. Okay. That was a weird move. So they told us it's usually the way to go to move this to open up the bishop. So do we move the bishop now? I don't think we need to. I don't think we need to. But that's a problem. That's a problem. I think we need to. We're going to promote because fuck you, that's why. And can we go back? We can go back, we're going back. I think that was a huge misplay from the machine. It was really obvious to just having the bishop here, take my bishop with the silver general. But that's okay. Okay, that was just a pawn. Do we move some pawns forward? What are we thinking here? Okay, that's knight. Do we want to move knight? Maybe we want to move knight. Let's move this one here for now. I was really bad using pawns, not gonna lie. Really bad. You can move this backwards a little. Is that free? No, that's rook. Put this here for now. That's silver. Let's move horse. It's knight. It's not horse. I always say horse, but it's not horse. Horse is this thing. The promoted bishop. It's the horse. Dragon horse. Horse dragon. They're the same to me. We move. Do we move? Let's keep moving pawns forward. Okay, that's a gold general. Let's move the rook a little bit. Okay, I see. That's knight. Okay, so we shouldn't be moving this rook in here. If not, this pawn is gonna be free. Do we deploy the bishop? I think it's too soon. We could, but I think it's too soon. I think this will be a misplay on my part. Do we move generals out? Do we move horses? Knights. Knights are a little bit scuffed there. Let's move silver here. Okay. So if I do this, it's gonna be pawn. It's good. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Shouldn't be taking a pawn with my lance when my lance is gonna be taking out with the enemy lance. Seems like a bad idea. So maybe we need to keep moving silver a little bit here. Okay, they're moving silver too. That is interesting. Keep moving pawns here. Okay, that's a gold general. Let's move knight. Just a little bit. That's silver general. Do we move this knight? We don't. That's really bad idea. Okay. That's silver. Throw this one. Further. Just moving the king to stall. Is this guy me? I do that sometimes. That's horse. That's horse, but it's interesting. I think this pawn in 2 moves could be free. Fuck around and find out. Okay, that's rook. But it can only move forward, so that's bad if we get the rook in front. But we can also take the gold general. Pawn gold general for just a horse? Knight? Horse knight? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm going to promote. Ooh, it knows. Okay, that makes sense. That'll be just a really obvious move, not gonna lie. What do we do now? Is this horse in a bad position? That's pawn and this silver in a really bad position too. So with the silver, a little bit further then. That was enemy horse and I wasn't looking. I guess that makes sense. That horse was fucked anyway. If I move it in here, it was just easy take for the gold general. Okay, alright. Let's move here. Really force my hand now. Kind of bad. I'm not going to take my silver general. I'm not going to take this one either. I have to move up. I have to take the pawn, pretty sure. You didn't. You didn't, that's interesting. I can also move the pawn forward to protect it. What are you gonna do? Stalling with the gold general. Are you me now? Keeps happening. Yeah, the fact that the pawns can only attack forward is a little bit of a shame here. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. That's enemy pawn. Let's keep moving pawns up. Do I take it? I should take it, right? Then it's going to take my pawn with my lance, and they're going to take the lance with my lance. So it would be 2 in pawn and lance for just a pawn. Seems like a good idea to me. That's a horse. That horse is not gonna reach. Okay, didn't move. The last didn't move. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna take this pawn too then. That's rook. Okay. Alright. Let's see, I still have the gold generals in their position, protecting the king as they should, I suppose. This rook here seems good. This horse here is just going to be a sacrifice if I move it. Do we keep moving silver general? Yes. That seems like a good idea to me. Oh, that was not something I was looking at. Ah, that was a deployment. That was a deployment. What are you gonna do? Stalin the inevitable. Why would you do that? Stop stalling. You're not gonna be saving that horse. Ah, you want to... Are you willing to go... Are you looking to sacrifice a horse for a god general? I guess that's a possibility. I need to move that one. Do we take horse for horse? We deploy something here. Lance, we have Lance. Do we deploy Lance here? Gonna do it. Or not. It's gonna be horse for horse either way. No matter what we do. That's an interesting move. That's an interesting move, not gonna lie. Okay, so this is not gonna move. That is protected by this knight here, and this knight is protected by this silver general, and this silver general is protected by this silver general, and this gold general. So it is a little bit annoying. So can we take this one? Not really. We can save this one a little bit for now. Front of the king, it'll be okay. That's just a rook. We move forward. Do we deploy anything else? So hard to tell sometimes. I think having the second bishop would be interesting idea. But I don't think I'm in a position where I can just waste a move for that. Bad idea. That could be bad. That could be bad. I'm thinking now. Okay. I had to do something with all of this. There's something going on here, that's well. So let me just make those general move. I think I can. You're gonna take it? Oh, but I guess I'm going to promote. Have to move. Cannot take that one. Okay. Do we take the free pawn here? Cannot take this thing for now. It's also protected by this knight, so let's take this one for now. Stalling, okay. I guess we could be moving forward now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's promoted now. Oh, that one moved. Interesting. Interesting. It's scared. Move the pawn for a silver general. And we move this thing here. Seems like a good idea to me. It's not moving. What are you doing? What are you doing? Destroy pawns, and this is knight. Do we go back? I guess we can go back. Take them backwards. Keeps moving. Hey, how you doing, Cassie? We're learning Shogi a little bit today. It's quite unique, and it is a little bit of a struggle for me. The pieces, what do they mean? They will let this pawn move. You know what? Yes. Yes, that's an obvious move. But now what? I took several pawns and several pieces with that pawn, so worth it. We need to take this now. This should be free, right? Think so. What are you doing? What are you doing with this pawn here? Just here, in front of my spear. Spear. Can we deal with the king? We can. Do we want to? I have no idea. We can take this knight with the king. Are we going to lose a lance? It's not that good. It's still better than a pawn. Okay. Just advancing. So we're going to take it. Okay, that thing is in my ass now. Can we take it? Yes, yes we can. Just like before. Another free lance for me. If it dares to move. Yeah, doing fine. I'm doing fine. Just struggling a little bit. But I guess that's normal. Let me take this guy. Really carefully, I believe. Okay. It should be time for me to start attacking the king. I have a lot of shit here. There's no need to be thinking this stuff too much. Okay, how do we attack that king? Can take this silver general and move it forward. And they're protecting the pawn, that's fine. That's more than fine. We can take that lance. Do we promote? It's a good time for promotion. For the silver general, it's now golden. Keeps moving forward. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was going for the lance. Got killed. What are you doing? Do you think you can stand against the king? No. I will not allow it. And they play Shogi. Is it the same as chess? It's similar to chess, but it has a lot of mechanics. In this website, you get the pretty tutorial. It's in the description if you want to check it out. You have the ability to deploy the pieces you captured before. So it can be really one-sided if you know what you're doing. I don't, but that's on me. Okay, that's two gold generals, that's rook. So this is really covered. We should be moving a rook. Enemy rook is still there. That's annoying, but that's okay. This should be free. That's another check, that's okay. Alright. That's a gold general. Let's deploy a lance here. I have 4 lances! Can they do anything against me? I don't think so. Okay, let's move forward with the bombs a little bit. Okay, that guy's gonna try and take me. Take on me. Take me on. Let's move the gold general here. Okay, that's annoying. And now what? Now what? Dragon King can't do nothing against me. I don't understand because of the Japanese language. Yeah, it can be a little bit rough if you don't understand the kanji, but it's really easy. They are in order here, so it's not a big of a deal. This one here, which would be this one, is the rook. The same as in chess, so that's easy. We're not gonna talk about promotions right now. This one here, the box with the funny hat. There's the bishop, just the same as in chess. That's really easy to understand. It can promote and get some more movement. You have the gold general. This piece here, it's like a strong pawn. It can move in any direction except backwards diagonally. It's a little bit annoying. We have the silver, which would be... Do I have a silver out? This guy, which can move forward and backwards only diagonally. You have the... How the fuck do I have 3 horses here? Well, not horses, knights. The same as in chess, but they can only move forward. So that can be a little bit rough too. Like this, only forward, not even to the side a little bit, just forward. Then you have this thing here, which is the lance. It's kind of a rook, but only forward, and I don't think you can promote. So, easy to understand. You have the small ones that are just pawns, similar as in chess, but they can only attack in front of them and not diagonally. That's the basic movement of the pieces. Once again, if you're interested, I do recommend this site, Shogi.org. Link in the description. Once again, I find the game interesting. It seems harder than chess, at least to me. Okay, how do we take this guy now? That's really annoying. I could do it with a bishop, actually. Let's deploy the bishop here. What are you gonna do? Is it going to be free for me? It was not. What an annoying piece of... Okay. Okay, that's bad. I made a mistake! This bishop here is trapped now. So I need to deploy something else. I need to deploy the silver general to bait. What an annoying piece of shit. Move here then. Oh, that's scary. That's a lance. That's a huge lance. This is rough. This is gonna be rough. I lost momentum there. I should save this silver general. Okay. Cannot do anything with this one now. With this pawn. And free this bishop a little bit. Oh, that was a huge mistake on my part again. My goodness. Is it 4 AM or 5 AM in Japan right now? I have no idea. It should be... I think 5 AM is correct. Okay, what do I do with this? I suppose this moment is just like the gold general, so that's annoying. That's annoying, so I'm going to take my silver general now. So bad. So bad. It's time for me to start attacking. I'm going to sacrifice a rook for that. Absolutely not. Get this in here too. Save the bishop now. Probably for the best. Oh, you're trying to protect the king? I think bishop is stronger. Where are you from, dude? That's a secret. That's a secret. I'm not telling. There's nothing special about that, but I just don't want to tell. You can take a guess if you want. You move to the side? You can move to the side. Are we baiting? I think we are. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. What do we do now? Ah, that's going to take me. That's going to take me. I need to move this forward a little bit. Yeah, get baited. I don't think I did. Not too much. We lost the silver general. Always annoying. That silver general? Ah, I see, I see. I see. Let's see what happens. Interesting, interesting. Let's promote! That was the only thing I wanted to do here, actually. So... I could do this. Better move the general back. Okay, do we advance the pawns here? Is it even worth it? I have no clue. Okay. Why not? Pawn for pawn. Oh, that general's going crazy now. Let's promote the pawn. Let's see what happens. Wait for my ass. What are you doing? What are you doing, Gold General? That's gonna take my spear. There's nothing I can do against that. I don't think. That's another spear. There's a lot of shit in here right now. It's so bad. I'm going to take that, probably. But just let's move this forward a little bit. It's scared now. Okay, let's see. I should be able to move this back a little bit. It knows. It knows what I'm trying to do. The movement! The movement is so rough. Did we just run with lance and promote? We're going to lose a pawn. Doesn't matter. That big of a deal. If it goes for the pawn, it's gonna get killed by the Gold General. I say we go forward. Promoted. This could be a bad idea. That's silver. Do I have silver? I do. They don't move to the sides. What are you gonna do? Are you going to sacrifice it? I guess not. Killed. Many pieces here. That's the king. I have a really noticeable advantage. I should be able to take the king easily. Those Gold Generals are going to be annoying. So, how about this? Do it, it's right. Do it. It didn't do it. Do we lance again? Do we lance again? No, it's too much. Do we move forward? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay there, actually. That's also okay. We can move this forward a little bit. Using a lot of time, I know. That is actually really silly. That's actually really silly, my dude. You know, there's rook here. That's just a clear line. That's just a clear line? What's going on? Oh. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I shouldn't have promoted. That was a big mistake on my part. I lose movement. I lost the movement. Okay. They're gonna get me. If I do that, let's move forward. Get killed. That's a pawn. That's just a silly pawn, so bad. I have a lot of shit here to use. And I should be using it. If I deploy a rook here, it's just a win. It's just a win. Cannot move now. This happens a lot when you play these kind of games. It happened a lot back in the day when we played chess. Chess with friends, right? It's like, I need a lot of shit just to win. I always go for the obvious, overwhelming win. I don't know why. Oh man. Not bad. Level 1 machine, so it was kind of easy, I suppose. Not too bad, not too bad. We need to be careful about the promotions. They're really powerful. The Horse Dragon, the Dragon King, they're kind of scary. Giving more movement to the bishop and the rook. Yeah, really, really good. Really, really good, not gonna lie. That's okay, it's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, do we try a couple more and then we get to the some of the Pokemon legs, okay? That seems okay, that seems alright. It's been silly, the Pokemon thing, holy shit. It's been way too silly. A lot of stuff. And apparently that's just like 10%. So that's funny. Let's play another one. Why not? Rematch. Just rematch. Can I go back and pick a higher level perhaps? I guess I can just close it. And then play machine again. How about level 2? Yonura O. Isn't that... how do you call that in English? I don't remember. No, it was wrong. It was wrong. It was not... Yeah, I was thinking, it's fine. Who cares? Let's play. Random color. Sounds good. Please, goodie. Okay, once again, this one seems like a good idea. They tell you it's just an obvious beginning. I think this is a little bit rough. Let's bait it. Let's bait the enemy bishop. We can just take it with Silver General. So that should be good. We try to move the sides a little bit. I enjoyed the lances. They're not good. I think they're fun. Let's see. Do we move horses? Seems like a bad idea. Bishop for bishop or bishop for horse? Interesting. Interesting. Let's wait it. Let's see what happens. It's getting too close. Move the pawns forward. I love using shit pieces. So much fun. Oh, that was really bad. That was really bad. I didn't see the rook. It was a bait all along. They were baiting me. Can we just put a pawn in here to delay? We can try. It's promoted now. That's scary. That's scary. If it gets the bishop, I will get the second rook, so it's not that bad, I suppose. Put this pawn forward. Let's see, what do you do here? You move backwards! What a coward! What a coward! What are you going to do? Right there, huh? Show it to me. This pawns a little bit. Double 2 seems smarter, I don't like it. In front of me! What an annoying piece of shit. Just going to take my bishop, and then he's going to take my silver general. This is so bad. This is so bad, man. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake! Let's move this knight here. Do it. Do it! But I take away your promotion. It's better than nothing, I guess. Now you can take this. Now you can take this piece of shit. Oh man, it's way harder now. Holy shit, what's going on here? Move the king. God fucking damn it. That's so bad. That's so bad. Do we deploy here? Go back. It's going to bait me again. It's going to bait me again. I'm going to take the gold general. Just so I can take that. This is a really bad situation. What happened? What happened? I went wrong. I went wrong at some point. See what happens. Horse for horse. Stop the pawn just in case. That's another pawn. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Let's go general now. Fuck, this is bad. This is bad. I shouldn't be moving the knight on its own. But this limited movement is quite weak now. This is bad. This is bad, man. That piece of shit is gonna get me. Gonna get you first then. Might as well, you know? Oh, come on, come here. See what happens. Ooh. Checkmate! What was the horse? I didn't see it! Wow, so powerful. Holy shit. Yeah, I think level 2 is a little bit good, guys. I think it's a little bit good. God damn, that was fast. That was fast. God damn it. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I might need to practice more on my own. Really powerful shit here. Deployment is a real strong mechanic, and since I'm not used to it, I cannot take full advantage of it, but the machine can, and it shows. It shows really bad what it can do. Well, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal, man. Not a big deal, man. Yeah, do we take a look at the leaks now? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm looking at Twitter now to see if there's anything new. There's some stuff, let's see. Is this good? Oh! Okay, that's assets for Gen 6. Holy shit, that art goes hard, I like it. 1.1 gigabytes. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I have some stuff about prototypes for Gen 6. That's cool. That's cool, I guess. It's not too bad. It is not too bad. Okay, let's move on. Today was gonna be shorter stream anyway. Oh god, I need to change a bunch of stuff on Twitch. Stream manager. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be annoying. I'm not used to changing topics so wildly during a stream. So let's change the stuff. We should change the category to just chatting, I suppose. Then later, I will just the usual take APs out of the YouTube bud and release just the standalone video. Let me change the music too. Let's go for. Let's check the history here. Or was it? It was pretty decent. Horn Village was good. But this kind of stuff, I think it works really well. let's see. Yeah. Yes. It updated a little bit. Let me put this back to its usual position. And let me change the window. I have to bring it up. Okay, let's see. What the hell? Okay, there we go. That was weird, but it worked. I don't know how, I don't know why. It worked, I will take it. So here we have a bunch of stuff from the Pokemon Leaks. They are leaking everything, it's wild. And we have a bunch of sprites from Gen 3, which is... okay, I feel like most of this we've already seen, so... I don't know, it's not as huge as some people might tell you, but I still think it's funny. Okay, so let me note this a little bit. Just to see the numbers. Here we have Donkey. The fact that this thing was called Donkey to me is just absolutely beautiful. It's so funny. It's camera, it's pretty much the same. Most of them feel really samey, some of them are just nowhere to be found. So there's that. Not that bad. We have pelicans. 2 pelican each, I guess. Yeah. The hair was interesting, to say the least. We have Yamanonushi. Yamanonushi, my bad. Literal Tengu, scary. This was supposed to be Nuzleaf, and not Scrafty. Not Scrafty. Shifty, holy. I'm starting to forget the names, I'm getting old. Yeah, it's pretty much just the 8 Tengu. We have Boyato. Nowhere to be seen. Scrapped before February 2002. Interesting. We have Chastaby. I've changed the colors. Replaced by Wingle. It's an interesting design. Not gonna lie. Toto. Kuroboshi. Scrapped after May 2002. This could be the precursor perhaps for Shuppet. We have Sword pretty much the same. Kecleon pretty much the same. Whalmer pretty much the same. We have Quappa, Lombre. More Kappa looking. So that checks out. We have the Kappa, we have the Tengu. The Kappa becomes a Mexican. It's normal. Don't worry. You have Komaru, which is Sedat. I think we won a little bit with the change. But it's rather unique too. We have Surskit, pretty much the same. We have Masquerain. Way different! Way different. It's supposed to be unguyable. It's kind of scary when you take a look at it. It's interesting. I completely understand why they changed it. We have Yorori, a Sableye, really early concept, as they note here. This rare concept was introduced as Mega Sableye. Yes, the thing in front. Not too bad. We have Skark, Sharking, Sharpedo. We won a lot with the change, without a doubt. Is this just Black Shark? We got something a little bit more unique. So that's good. Dolbukai. That's Claydol. We won a little bit with the change. That's not too bad. We have Toroika. Just the Kraken looking fella. Scrapped before February 2002. I don't know why. This looks pretty interesting, but I guess we already had some squid looking fellas. It's okay. We have Maki. Ubosaki. Scrapped this from May 2002. It's a little bit too small, but they kept scrapping rabbit Pokemon in this gen. I don't know why. It looks fine. Here's some more details. Newbie. Scrapped before February 2002 and replaced by Baltoy. Guess I can say it. A little bit too humanoid, perhaps. We have Goody Goody for Shroomish. A little bit too chibi. Have Yarubi, too human. Yaru in the name is a bit, you know, Yeah, I don't think this will fly. I don't think this will fly. This seems like a weird mix between um, Balsam and Roselli, perhaps. Maybe some of its details were later used for Cherim. It's a possibility. Scrapped after May. Podi. Scrapped too. I think this was replaced later with Bonsley. Makes a lot of sense. Kumari. Scrapped after May 2002 and it's really unique. I don't know if I like it, but it's really unique. Let's see the description for this guy. Helps those lost in the forest by ringing its horns, leading them back to the path. Then this Pokemon is said to bring happiness. So I guess the idea was reused for Kamiko, perhaps? Possibility? Maybe divided between Jirachi and Chimiko. I could see that happening. Interesting design nonetheless. You have Monorabi, another rabbit that got killed. Looks deformed. It's missing an ear, but I guess Stambu. Too much like Sudogudo. Why? It's just the... Why? It's okay, I guess. I like the idea, but... Yeah. A little bit weird, a little bit too tribal. Understand the problem here. Possibly reintroduced of Lilip. I can see that happening. This is also really funny. Too dramatic to be Pokemon concept. How about Primarina though? That's the thing. Got scrapped. Interview is similar to Polito. Scrapped before February 2002. Related to Otoma. Sound-related frogs appeared in black and white, with tongue worn as a scarf. Was used for Greninja. It's just frog. I get it. Looks like Dragon Quest. Yes, it looks too much like Dragon Quest. It'd be cool if they revisited some of the designs though. Also me. Just scrapped. Normal, I suppose. You can see it. Swablu. Pretty similar. But it's pretty similar. The zebra looks too artificial. Perhaps. Pochi. Scrapped before February 2002. Unlucky. And it's also really pretty strange. Because it looks somewhat like a Smeargle. So what's going on with that? Perhaps too similar to Chocobo. Poor Frix. I can braille him apparently. So that's okay. Have Kujata. It says Roy Peacock. I need something special for the feathers. This looks like a really interesting basic design. But I don't think they did anything with this. I like it. So I don't know. Sorensu. Why not? Pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Looks like Shy Guy. Yes. Puckun. I'd like it to evolve into Mayfly. We'll see that later. Trapinch. Pretty much the same. It was more blue. Beautiful. Shokokaku. Scrapped and replaced by Dasclops. However, we know that the Shallow Slime was meant to appear in Gen 3. Was this the Shallow Slime? Doesn't look too much like it to me. It's a possibility. We've seen this before. Turned to Blaziken after May 2002. That is correct. Looks like a deliberate evolution, and as you can see here, this became both Blaziken and Latias. It's a really well-known design. We have Roselia, pretty similar. We have Chimeco, pretty similar. And Suchining, Ninkada. I think this looks a little bit better than Ninkada. Pampin is just the chicken toy. So strange. Scrapped before February 2002. It looks like a boat leg. I can give you as much. Spheal used to be grey. It's okay. Swallowed used to be yellow and less poison, I suppose. Very similar. Tropius. We won a lot. Perhaps we could put more emphasis on the bananas. You know what? This is huge. I love the bananas in Tropius. And I like Tropius. The design is good. Pokemon though, it's thing. It's there. It's there. It's there. We don't talk about Tropius. We have Lilibra. Scrapped before February 2002, and that's really sad. Look! It's a bug-bird. It's interesting. Perhaps to Dragon Quest. Purapoto. Scrapped after May 2002. This could also have become Charm, I suppose. Interesting. We have Clamper, we have Handtail. I don't dislike this design for both of them actually. I think they're okay. We have Hakyu, scrapped before February 2002. The Human, some themes are difficult in Korea. Are they? You still have Makahito and Hariyama, what's going on? The Human, that's fair. I think Beta Hariyama looks fantastic. Look at this dude, holy. There's some more detail in the head, but the big ribbon on the back and the belt, oh, fantastic. I think it's just great. Well, Otoma again. Well, another mention. I want it to be less similar to Poliwag. I think it became more similar to Poliwag with time. If this became Temple, unlucky. Yoko, scrapped, unlucky. Infu, closer to the game set, a little more fantastic. This could have become Vespa-Queen, very interesting. Purung, scrapped, that's from May 2002, unlucky. Simple design, but this is a really good base once again. We have Skitty. This looks too normal, my opinion. Not simple, it has too many parts. I think it looks cool. Perhaps a little bit too similar to Meowth with that thing on the forehead, right? I can see that happening. You have Donkey again. Doesn't look like a camera pre-evolution. I think it does. I think it does. Kajito scrapped. To the bird. We have Electric and Manectric. Pretty similar, especially Manectric. We have Dryo. Possible Manectric evolution. The head in general looks strange. You can see your star, that doesn't work well. Bidemusa. Just the frozen flying. This could be Bambusno. In Jazz, pretty similar. Shidinja. It's similar still. Loaded, pretty similar. Spin, pretty similar. Lunatone, pretty similar. Layering used to be more pink, I suppose. Pretty similar still. Hippo and Charming. No words to be saying. I guess this could have become something like Happiny, or even perhaps Lullaby. Interesting. We have Evorotu, Pipa. Not Piper, okay? It's Pipa. Scripted from May 2002. Supposedly able to randomly evolve into any Pokemon. It's strange. It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. It's really weird design. It's as we can see here on the side, let me move this. It's the lottery Pokemon. I understand the scrapping, but a little bit sad. Snow, scrapped. Could have become stuff like Snom later, perhaps? Hard to tell. A Bombongo. I understand why it got scrapped. Unlucky, I think it's cool. It needs some more work. Shiromagne, which is a magnetic crab. Interesting. Guess the design might have gotten pre-banned for stuff like cloth. I can say that. Maybe Crabominable. We have Torching, just a little look at this! It looks so cool! Scrapped. Unlucky. We have Spunk and Grumpig. We won a lot with the redesigns. This Grumpig looks outright evil. Have Punku and Tampu. Probably more sound-based frogs. We have Absol. He looks cool. A little bit too scary perhaps, but I like it. We have Holtz. Scrap. Possibly reworked into Sengus. I can say it. Suiba. Scrap. Possibly reworked into Viper. I can say that. We have Oolong. Scrapped. I don't know what to tell. It's weird. We have Nospice. Pretty similar. Shovel pretty much the same. Shovel scrapped. Bam Bam scrapped. Akugami. Possibly later inspired Torkoal. This looks like Delibird, but turtle. Tortoise, I guess. Strange. We have Dog. It looks a little bit more feral. So for Rod 1, I understand it being a little bit toned down. Latios, Tokipyong. Scrapped. Maybe this was the original idea for Togekiss, just from the name. Hard to tell. He's a tiny little guy, look at this boy. It's nice. Zuruzu. Scrapped, but working as a Scrafty. Now Scrafty. That's the correct name. Archeon. Scrap, but look at this boy, this pretty much oil. I think the colors, and I think this is pretty close to the Royal Shiny, right? Right? A dog. Yes, this is a dog. I do agree. Just a dog. I understand this thing being scrapped. Wizardry. Scrapped. This could be like a really beta version of Solosis line, perhaps? Hard to tell. Tinky. Scrapped. No idea. Brilliant. Looks really good. I understand the change in design too. Snorura. Scrapped. Could be Bertic. Yakoko. And Itotong. And I guess they merged Trapinch with these guys and they just scrapped Yakoko. It's literally Vibrava, right? We have Flygon. It's bald. It's bald. Happy. Scrapped. Spunku. Scrapped. I guess this could be perhaps Purloin, perhaps Zarwa later. It's a possibility. We have Yoo! It's actually Yoo, but yeah. Scrapped, possibly worked into the world slang. I can see that. Too plenty looking. But yes. Kurumi, Sansan, Zaza, Gogo, Empower. All of this. Well, maybe not this guy. Looks too silly. This guy's just became Castform and they're different forms, so makes sense. Volvit, Trigger, Torchic, and Madcap. And they look pretty much the same. These feathers on the head, they look interesting. What a bit too, which some people say was supposed to be originally the water starter and got killed. So unlucky. They have more numbers, but that's the end of it. They have some names, but I'm just looking at the art here, right? Take a sip. Misogoro. I have a bunch of other sprites here. Let's take a look. Beta Gen 5. This is your Genesect. Ruler Scarf, but it's Genesect. I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be. Because it's the line, Behem line, it's so hard to tell. We have, suppose, Tornadoes. Well, maybe Thunderous, right? So the design is really obvious here. We have the what are these guys called? The Source of Justice. Very bare bones. Tourism looks very similar, but Valiant, Dragon, what happened? They're bald now. We have Xylos. We have Hydreigon, looks so fat. We have Victini, which looks a little bit better. A little bit too angelic, perhaps. I enjoy it. We have Capture and Bertic. A little bit more color, pretty much the same still. We have Blue Stunfisk. We have Fracture, pretty much the same still. We have Beta Shelmet. That's cool. Beta Lightboard. I'm pretty sure this, at least the palette was used for the Incineroar line. We have Big Knight. Chunky Boy. They have a little bit of a mix between generations here. We've seen this Hariyama already. We have a kind of ugly Seismitoad. We also have, if it opens, Bulby that's really ugly. And the different versions, I suppose, of Team Pole. We have Monkey, and then we have Fat Monkey. I like the design, actually. Oh, he's so dumb, look at this boy. Look at this boy, this could be Capture too. We don't know that. We have Flying Pikachu, this is not a Molgakimon now. We have Betacurum, looks... yeah, it looks a little bit too scary, right? I understand the change. But some parts of the design remain, like those pointy things. That's really cool. Malouette, which was supposed to be a bug, I guess? Interesting to say the least. We have what I assume is Conkeldurr. It could be one of the Cloud trio. Big mustache. Yeah, there you go. We have Lando. We have these guys again. We're gonna bust in this whole line. This could be Italy. Conkeldurr. Timber, my bad. Conkeldurr. And Timber, Gurdurr, and Conkeldurr. I know the names, I promise. I have played the games before. This alien looks too alien. I understand the change once again. And another temple. Otamaru. That looks in pain. I agree. I agree with Twitter. We have Bullet Monster Striker were originally gonna be a single stage Pokemon. We won with that. I actually like this line quite a lot. It's far from the best, but it's pretty cool. Gets a bunch of different moves. That's always interesting. New better Pokemon. Not sure. Looks better. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed the mustache. Think it's cool. Chiming with more flowers. Paranormal steel. I suppose this is Licky Licky. It looks cool. I like this design more. Not a big fan of Licky Licky. I'm sorry. And Rotten Wash. Looks like Rotten Toilet. Many people have said this before, right? But it looks like a toilet. Rotten Toilet is real. We have early sketches of Lawnmower, I suppose. Skuntank. I like it. Pretty similar. We have Frost. We have Heat. Is this a deep frying machine? It looks like it. It looks more like Bass than the other one. We have Fat Cricketer. Look at this boy. God damn. It's not bad at all, huh? It's not bad at all. We have Arceus. We have the evil Giratina. And Weavile. Very similar still. It's pretty much the same, but Real was a little bit goofier, I feel. What do we have here? Krogunk. Not bad. Strap. Pretty similar. Scroopy. And Drapion. So chunky. But you can still see that the design is pretty much the same. We have Gallade. We have Ambipom. Just the same. We have Cherrim. We have Darkrai. This one here is just a dude. Doesn't look that bad. Oh. Okay, things are getting really weird, real wild. More discarded Pokemon. I don't know if this is actual art. I'm going to assume it is, but it looks really different. And this thing here looks... Most of this stuff looks really scary, so I understand why they don't belong into children video game. That looks interesting. I don't think this was reused for anything. Hard to tell. We have what is supposed to be is the Metagross line or just Metagross? It looks really scary in comparison. But I kind of like it. I think it's interesting. This I'm not quite sure whether it's supposed to mean. Some people are saying stuff like a stuck attacker, perhaps, could be. Some people are saying maybe perhaps the Regis. I can say that the Unknown drawing is kind of unique, kind of unnerving even. We'll get into that later. We get this. I suppose this was this is kind of Clamperl, maybe. Looks like it. Yes, looks creepier. Everything looks creepier here. And this thing kinda looks like a Digimon. I hate to say this, but it kinda looks like a Digimon. And this thing also kind of unnerving. I enjoyed the design though. Some people are saying I can see blue flames coming out of the holes. Loki reminds me of Volcanion. It is a possibility, I can see it. I can see it. I'm not judging. We have Scurry Dog here. Too vicious. Way too vicious for kids. Some people are saying maybe perhaps into legendary dogs. And if he said, we have rock dog, so probably Lycan rock. What else do we have here? Oh yes, cut the profile from Gen 5, Skyla. Yes, Game Freak, really proud that. This is machine translation, so please understand. 6 flight, sexy pilot, gender female, age 18, occupation pilot, ethnic group Hispanic, family structure father, mother, and brother. How to pronounce the use? It's okay. Well, she uses. Personality: big, cheerful, passionate. Distance taste, specialty, music, playing steel bread, I don't know what it is, and chopping nuts. A little bit bare bones, so good at water, swimming. Yet she uses flying types. Features: Jim is a little pilot. The pilot for the cargo plane transporting goods to the C6. Separated from the outside world by a right mountain range. Her Jim is the cargo plane itself, and the Jim trainer is the crew. Trainers, in this case, we assume. Most of the gym trainers are men, and many are rough because of the hardness of their work. They are honest in front of her. She's called Aniki and admired. Aniki! Not Anigo? Guess that could be the case. Her personality is so positive that she seems to be lacking in thought. And she has an ethnic temperament. In C6, which is separated from the outside world, many humans are distant relatives. And Eastern power is very strong. Eastern power, I don't know what that means. Since they are originally immigrants, they use language other than the official language. Therefore, there's a particular habit, theory, in ordinary lips. I guess they mean like an accent. Hard to tell. Physical characteristics. Appearance: 165 centimeters tall, around 53 kilograms in weight. Wearing skin: it is slim, but only the chest is large. Dark eyes, facial features. Clothing: casual clothing such as hot pants and tank tops. More exposure. They know, they understand. One of us. Person: appearance image: Isabel Fontana and Jennifer Lopez. Yes, this is official. It's kind of wild. We have clay here on the side. A little bit of everything. It's a huge mix, not gonna lie. Male, 55 years old, businessman. Ethnic group: Japanese. Which is kind of unexpected, because you see clay and you think about the rich Texan guy, right? I guess not. Family structure: only wife. He says ore and omae. Interesting. Personality: strapping and... It's a little bit small. Let's see if we can make this bigger. And sliding? Rationalism? Strong perhaps, not quite sure. Special skills. Collection of antiquities. Things that are not good at. Judo. Children, okay. Judo is something oddly specific, but okay. Features. In C5, the main badges I suppose with this. There's no one who does not know he's a successful person. He's the president of a huge company that conducts excavation, processing, and distribution in the neighboring mountain? Understanding. I guess Mountain Understanding was supposed to be the name of the place. He has business talent, but is a typical one-man manager. Employees call him King in awe. There are many rigid remarks and actions, but the majority is just the performance. And an extremely rationalist character. Relationships with others are always business-like. Only with interested parties. A man who wants a relationship like that, and just thought throwing. It's really rough. The machine translation here. In respect. He fights with the main character, but his business is damaged by the Hawkeye group. The majority of gym trainers are employees of the company. He works as a gym leader as part of the employee training. Okay, interesting. Foreign a foreign country, bringing a family, a struggling man who visited the New World. in search of a dream. The gym leader's father working in his company. Interesting. Interesting. Physical characteristics. Height 159, weight about 70 kilograms. Small fat and short legs. Fat physique that symbolizes wealth. He has the fruit of the grey hair. So he has grey hair. Sharp eyes, the face of the chin, if you compare it with the comic expressions such as an ass jaw. Interesting way of saying that. Attire, double suit, 10 gallons hat. Appearance image, Hideki Hayato, Kari Hagiwara, and Chutaban. You can see those there. Lenora! Ooh, normal, coming along as Big Mama. Big Mama! That's so funny. Female, 35 years old, scholar, half African and British. Is this 2024? And towards black people. Family composition, mother, 3 sisters, 4 brothers, 3 husband? I guess it's husband and 3 kids, and mother. Might be husband and mother of 3 kids? Really hard to tell here. Personality, cheerful, caring person. Obvious special skills, housework in general, especially sewing. I don't like handsome man. What did they mean by this? So strange. Characteristics. Gym leader and biologist. The main subject is Pokemon bones. Still the same. Also conducts fossil research. I work at the museum in C2. She has a strong-willed mother's personality, which is different from her appearance and position. She is nicknamed Big Mama or Mama. That's just so silly. Because of her personality and the fact that all trainers at the gym and are family members. Born as the eldest daughter of a large family, she raised 7 siblings. Her strength as a trainer comes from her knowledge of the bones and bodies of the Pokemon she studies, as well as her experience of repeatedly competing against trainers for a living. Interest in bones came from her father. As a minor, he brought home fossilized bones that were unearthed at the site as souvenirs for his children. For a young girl, fossilized bones were toys that fueled her imagination. Physical characteristics. Height 160, weight 54. Her chest is average, only average. Big Mama, not that big. Her waist is slender and her lower body, buttocks, is voluminous. Easy delivery style, that makes sense. A loose natural perm. Clothing, glasses, white coat. The permanent color shirts and accessories are also a bit flashy. Appearance image. Punk Greer, Beyonce and Giant Mama. Does it make sense? Could be. It could be. Oh god, this is gonna be a little bit too small. Let's open this one. You have one for blind, please understand, slang, crest, and chili. 3 men! All 3 were 14 years old, the same year as the main character. Waiters, British, white, and they're supposed to be cooks or chefs, come on. Family structure, father, mother, and sister. So they have their way of speaking, I suppose. Character, grass, winning a spirit, water, calm flame. Calm, flame, cheerful, coming with 3 people. Simple. Oh, they're so simple, but simple is good. At least the ability. Hobbies and special skills, sports and watching sports. The grass is a baseball, the water is a basketball, the flame is American football. Pretty sure what that means. But I'm not good at studying, I suppose. 3 people in common, bad at studying. Checks out. Gym leader as a 3 child. He works part-time at a restaurant run by his parents alongside a gym leader. The main person in charge is the trainer of the Pokemon battle, show held at the store, and the waiter. It's all over the place, please understand. Has been on stage since childhood and has been playing Pokemon battles with adult opponents. That's a great experience, he said. Born and raised in C1, Missy didn't know the cities other than C1. I love the city so much, but on the bandwagon, I'm not going to do that. The brothers' relationship is good, but the balance is different. Each is proud of himself as the best. Physical characteristics. I guess they were all supposed to be literally the same. Majesty too tall, around 58 kilograms in weight. They must have been character. Made flesh meat bag, I don't know what it means. Short hair blonde. The difference between the triplets. Slightly the color of the pupil. Soba, back with noodles. There are drags. What? Clothing. The widow's uniform is slightly worn down. Triple is without jacket. Winter apron, bow tie. Appearance image. The Hansons and Osumatsu-kun. Quite shocking, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see, they have Berg here. Supposed to be a dandy. That makes sense. 21 years old, artist, Italian! Has father, mother, and sister. Eccentric, whimsical. Hobbies, special skills, women. What do you mean by this? Is it Pokemon? Is it Pokemon again? Things I'm not good at. Collecting electrical appliances. Okay. He's not going to use Rotom, that makes sense. Features. Gym leader is an artist who captivates the world. Some dilettante with works with the motif of medium Pokemon. Do they mean bug? In a world, his work is particularly popular with the wealthy and is traded at a high price. Having a atelier and a home on the top floor of his skyscraper. He has a wanderlust, but he's rarely there. Usually, they spend time walking around the road and caves, collecting and observing insect Pokemon. He is a bug. He is a bug. He was a bug all along. His preference for Pokemon as a motive in his work is due to its diverse colors and forms. An artist who lacks sociality, but is innocent. He is a good character. Doesn't allow them to dance. He is known as a teacher by gym trainers. Appearance. Height 194. In fact, about 169 because of the stereotype. Oh, big shoes. I see. Well, tall shoes, not big. 162 kilograms. Slimming. A long impression. Natural long hair of a horse. The hair color is plow. Okay. Clothing, so pants, shirt, sneakers. Make a sense of color. Appearance image. Decent gallow. Johnny Depp. I guess I can see it. I guess I can see it. They have trading here. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's wild. Great Mayor. Junior is different for white and black, and that was still a thing. 69 years old. 69! That's interesting. The mayor is German. Family structure. Son, daughter, and grandson. Living alone. Okay. Personality. Gentlemanly, stubborn, and nihilist. Nihilist? You wouldn't expect that one. Hobbies / special skills. Reading. Mainly history books. Things that are not good at. Wrestling. Exercise. Ow. But I thought he was Hulk Hogan. What's going on? Brother. Head Major and Gym Leader. He's a distinguished person who has devoted himself to the development of the city. The facilities that needed throughout the city. It's a house called prestigious. He excelled in his studies from a young age, and after studying, he became a city councillor and went up to the seat of mayor. I'm sorry, he said, since he became mayor. What the hell? C8 has grown into a big city. C8 has reached the limit of development. All self. I'm not going to let that happen, he said. He has the strength to surpass the ordinary wrestler, and having his hobby of wrestling, he claimed to the king. I thought he was not good at. What's going on? People of both directions. Okay. Intercepts training and carries out the accumulation of Pokemon. The dignity of the merit A bit bigger, thank goodness. Dignity is the merit of the origin, and the license of the success of the climb. Drifting. We're drifting now! Him it's doubly by chance. Perceives the hidden potential and repeats the approach to become a successor. To experience the skill of the back battle is overwhelming. It rarely performs a game from PC and old age. It's all over the place here, holy fuck. Height, 201, that's a big boy. 180 kilograms, so thick! Jesus Christ. A muscular body like a wrestler. He looks really strong still. Great desert, mustache, control back off. What's ahead? Grey hair. I can't stand a little bit. Monocle, I think that happened, right? I don't think so. Red coat, a stick with a dragon design. I don't think he actually uses a stick. Not like a walking cane, right? I don't think that's the case. Age of person and appearance. Hulk Hogan, everyone encouraging, and Arthur Schopenhauer. That's a collection of old people that I did not expect to see here. What else do we have? Iris. Let's open this up. Okay, so when they say W before they meant Iris, I say that makes sense. Female, 11 years old, stunned. Middle Eastern? Okay. She has father and mother. She uses Atashi. Also, Kimi. And calls you by Chan. Okay. Personality, innocent, cheerful, selfish. Hobbies / skills. Walking, playing, Pokemon make-believe. Okay, just like school. She is 11, that's normal. That's the most normal thing you can say. Characteristics. A girl descended from my people, have a cultural tradition of living with Dragon-type Pokemon. She has grown up as a child of nature, living alongside Dragon Pokemon's family. Checks out. When she run high, she can roar and run on all fours. That's a little bit wild. I guess I can see it at some point. Due to her background and innocent nature, she can communicate on a deep level with Pokemon. Though she has little experience as a trainer, she can bring out the full potential of Pokemon by synchronizing with them. That's always a cool idea. I like it. I think a little bit too much design now, can we? There we go, a little bit better. She has a strong bond with a Pokemon born on the same day as her, treating it like a sibling. B, as in Black, Trading, has recognized her rare abilities and invited her to be a successor. She became champion, so that's impressive. Though she doesn't understand the significance and isn't interested. She simply interacts with Trading as if they were friends. Despite being a gym leader, her dream is to become a Pokemon breeder. Unexpected, she became champion! But I can see it. Height around 131, weight around 42, darker skin with long hair that reaches the ground. I don't think it's quite that long, right? But it's pretty long. Outfit, traditional Middle Eastern attire. Wears a galabay, loose garment. Large dress. Does she? I don't think she does. It's pretty well. I don't fully remember her design. I remember mostly her black and white 2 design. Like a princess. With dragon-themed ethnic necklaces and various accessories. That would be cool. Character and appearance inspiration. Not specified. Okay. What do we have here? Rowan from Gym 4. The professor. I'm Onji. Of the Alps, that makes sense. Okay, they have the name. Asnaru. Ibaraki. It's Lupine. Rowan. Okay, we went with Rowan, is it? Speaking throughout Hokkaido and the civil-paying song of Honshu. In Northern Europe, it is also believed to ward off evil spirits. It is an actual surname. The more you know. Okay, let's see. Gender male, age 70. Aging Masako Town in the Sinnoh region. Lived in the Kent region for 4 years, until very recently. Okay. Has a thick beard and no glasses. But he wears them sometimes. However, a well-built and stocky look. I can see that. I'm personally 170 and 90 kilograms. a little bit on the way here. Please bear with me. We have Onchi and Stanley Kubrick. Now, all people. Personality and other details. He loves children. He and the protagonist and rival when they were young. I don't think that happened. Maybe the rival if we count the other main character. Pokemon Evolve. Yes! They do. Children growing up together. I think it's a wonderful thing with a lot of potential. However, they're also feared because they can be somewhat intimidating. Step back type. I'm thinking about mentoring and training the next generation. Although his research in Sinnoh was for his own sake. More than that, I have a strong desire to use it to contribute to future Pokemon research. That's pretty normal for a professor. Perhaps because he's lost in thought, he makes many small mistakes. Hobbies. Because I turned my hobby into a job, I lived my life without really having any hobbies. I have to say, I like organizing bookshelves. Get stuck on my research, I try rearranging all my books. But often I get inspired along the way, and leave everything a mess. Yeah, that happens a lot. They have also Brandon and May. It's quite a little bit smaller. 12 years old, moves to Mishiro Town from another land. He looks up to his father, who is a gym leader. He's with his hands and loves bicycles. He's interested in many things, which often causes him to make clumsy mistakes. Has a big heart. He doesn't keep good things only to himself. It also makes him meddlesome at times. Basic settings are the same as the male protagonist. An active, sporty girl, but not too tomboyish. She believes being a girl has its advantages. Yes. She looks up to her father, the same. She loves games and frequently participates in tournaments, which is funny, because that's the opposite from the manga. She acts quickly, almost to the point of being hasty. Her catchphrase is "Yo!" Okay, that's funny. She wears glasses when reading. She's good with her hands and loves bicycles. She has a big heart, doesn't keep good things only to herself. Sure, that's the same. Father. His protagonist's father, 37 years old. He's the gym leader of Toka City Gym. His personality is not determined yet, as it depends on the gym leader type. And it's really funny because normally is all about martial arts when you look at the guy, but it's a normal gym. I always found it a little bit strange, not going to lie, but that's okay. I didn't close the Shogi. My bad. I think it's okay, I think it's fine. But it comes out as strange, to say the least. Also, it's lacking a little bit too good, not gonna lie. A little bit too good in my opinion. We also have here Cyrus. Cyrus is here. The boss of the Ginga clan, Akaki. They were the same. He was born the eldest son of a wealthy family in the Sinnoh region. His parents worked together and were able to buy him anything he wanted. His parents always quarreled with each other. He was expected to be perfect. He hated that he was not perfect, and he came to hate other people as well. Perfectionist. Autistic. Yeah, Cyrus is autistic. What did I mean by this? He never communicated with his neglectful parents and became immersed in scientific machines. He loves scientific machines. He has no contact with people, so he loses his emotions. That's funny, that's interesting. And now we're gonna get into the huge meat and potatoes, the weird part of all this. And I really like it. So, time to get into the cosmology and weird stories from the past. And I'm going to say this right now. I think there's a huge mistranslation here, and I don't know why. People are running with it. So let's get to it. Now we have still some beta stuff here. Some beta sprites. That's Skyla, who ended up winning. You have Charon. You have Alyssa, which is pretty much the same. Hearing Bianca. let's get into the meat and potatoes here. New, more accurate translation of the official origin of the Pokemon universe. In the beginning, there was a vortex of chaos. All mixed and slowed together, and everything was a blur. One day, a large egg appeared in the center of the chaos. For a long time, the egg continued to shake, making a breathe. Eventually, the vortex stopped, and the egg broke. The absolute god Aus was born. I'm going to mess up the pronunciation here a lot, so bear with me, okay? The scattered fragments of the egg transformed into giants and attacked the newly-born Aus. However, Aus quickly grew and continued to defeat the giants. At last, after a fierce battle, Aus defeated all the giants. The wounded Aus created an Anthony itself. As the left and right side of Aus's body were different, it created two selves. Aus gathered the body of the defeated giants and poured its blood into them. From the one who resembled his left poured out light, so Aus named it Ia, the god of light. From the one who resembled his right poured out darkness, so Aus named it Ea, the god of darkness. And yes, after this I can only think of fate. That sword. I don't know if it has anything to do with it. I'm not... How do you say this? My knowledge of Mesopotamian and Babylonian mythology is quite small, as you might understand. Two, I was commanded that the world be filled with people, and fell into deep slumber. Now, make baby. Although Ia and Ea were different in appearance, they loved one another, were joined, and had many children. However, there were still no world, and their 4 children, but nowhere to go, and died one after the other. To overcome with great sadness, Ia and Ea thought of creating a world where all could live healthy and prosperous lives. Ia and Ea called their children Day, the god of eyes, I, the god of heart, and Hai, the god of voice. When Rain opened its eyes, everything that was there appeared. There was now contour and color in the world. When I wished for it, everything that was there could be felt. A sense of calm spread. When Hai shouted, everything that was there trembled. A bluish timbre began to resonate. The 3, Ia and Ea, gave the seed of life and told them to nurture it. 3 gathered in a circle and prayed, and the seed sprouted. Is this Zelda? Cosmology, at the end of the day, all feels a little bit the same. The sprout quickly grew and became the giant tree of life. However, the tree continued to grow, soon filling the entire world, and no one was able to move. 3 asked Father Ia and Mother Ea for help. Ea and Ea joined once again, had 3 children. The god of the sky, Rayquaza, the god of the earth, Groudon, and the god of the ocean, Kyogre, were born. Now we get actual names. Rayquaza wrapped its body around the Tree of Life. Groudon and Kyogre slammed their bodies into the Tree of Life. Eventually, the tree fell and broke into 3 pieces. They, I, and Hai prayed, saddened that the tree would rot away like this. Then the pieces of the broken tree would transform into the sky, earth, and ocean. Rayquaza became the pillar that holds the sky. Quite literally. Sky pillar is a place. The shadow that reached into the heavens became the 3 gods who sustained the sky, Kairyu, Kabigon, and Bankiras. The earth filled the sky, and the stars sparkled. And here is where I have a massive problem, right? They say Kairyu, that's Dragonite. They say Bankiras, that's Tyranitar. And they say Kabigon, that's Snorlax. But people are running with Gyarados instead of Snorlax in the slot for some reason. Just in case, Gyarados' name in Japanese is Gyaradosu. It's literally the same. So now it should be Snorlax. It's also funny, some people mentioned that the pseudo-legendaries are actually of godly nature from this myth. And not only them, but we will get into that. Groudon became the land that covers the earth. The roar of the diving land became 3 gods who sustained the earth. Dabu, Sun, and Golden. The earth shook, and the mountains stirred. We have no idea who these three are. Some people are saying, maybe Hitron could be here, maybe Crusalia could be here, maybe Darkrai could be here. And I'm going to give you a different theory. Maybe they were supposed to be the... what are they called again? Forces of nature? Lando, Landorus, Thunderous, and Tornadoes. Because when you think about it, their existence doesn't make a lot of sense, right? You look at them and you're like, okay, these are clearly Fujin, Daijin, and Inari. They look like clear Japanese gods. But there are three with no greater legendary in their generation. They have nothing to do with the mythology of Unova. They don't even look like they should be from Unova. That's so strange. So maybe they were supposed to be the underlings of Groudon, right? They're all about nature and fertility and whatnot, so at least Landorus, right? So that could be the case. That could be the case. That could be the case. That's my opinion. Maybe not, but that's just my opinion. Kyogre became the veins of water and embraced the oceans. The ripples that disappeared into the seas became the three gods who stained the ocean. Latios, Metagross, and Latios. Latios and Latios I can see. Metagross? Ocean? I guess. Maybe. The ocean was filled with water, and the waves whispered. Thus the world was born, Ea and Ea, and the various gods were very pleased with this, and filled this world with their children. That peaceful world was a paradise for the children of God. The children of God would continue to multiply. Through that, worlds would change little by little. Over time, the gods began... What? I'm gonna read it just like this. Over time, the gods would call those who lived in the world by two names. Would began to call, I suppose. So strange. I don't know, I'm struggling here. Children of God who resembled the Great Father Ea would be called Pokemon. Children of God who resembled the Great Mother Ea were called humans. The absolute God, Aus, will soon awaken, and seeing the world filled with its descendants, will promise great abundance and prosperity. Here we have a big image, and as you can see, they have the Japanese names and the translated names, and this is very much the like the glyph that appears when you play through the Arceus event. And I'm gonna be real. A lot of stuff here is strange. Strange, to say the least. Because you have the Aus, which is Arceus, we have Ea, which is Dialga, and we have Ea, which is Palkia. Okay? With Giratina, we have no idea. Mid was actually an afterthought, and Arceus was supposed to be the third and this trio, but it was later scrapped. No idea. And Rayquaza, Kyogre, and Groudon. With their three Guardians. For some reason, instead of having Snorlax here, now we have Gyarados. No clue. We have Groudon with no actual legendaries. So strange. Fun. Could be Thunder, right? So it could be Thunderous, perhaps. Groudon from ground, Landorus. I don't know how we can make Dabu or Dahabu into Tornadoes. It can be done, probably it can be done. I'm not saying otherwise. We have they, I, and I, being Uxie, Azelf, and Mesrit from the lore. We have Ho and the dogs, Logan the birds, Jigigas and the Regis. They have like other assorted legendaries here, like Deax and Kirachi, Celebi and Mew, and we have Earthly and Smiley. Hard to tell who is who here, but Smiley maybe shaming could be a possibility. Earthly could be Manafi. As far as we know, it's the only legendary that can actually breathe, and you get Fion. This pisses me off. Kyotos. It says Kabigon. That's Snorlax. What's going on here? I don't understand. I just don't understand. August 1st, 2005. Game Freak. And let me tell you, they do be freaking out. Well, there are a little bit of freaks in general, right? We have a PDF with this stuff. I think it's pretty much the same. They go more a little bit on the themes of the games. Like, join the theme. Demon, harness, synthetic, pure shape, and nature. That this is also machine translated, I don't know. But yeah, it feels a little bit scuffed. I have no idea. Balance placed within a perfect circle, a world in harmony, a utopia. Presentation of a higher spiritual world. Debunking the myth. This is kind of short, so we're gonna read through this. Then we get to the freakish stories. I like them actually. Purification of roles. Aus, a state of perfect balance, a symbol of utopia. Presentation of a god, concept of spirit. Oya, air, a symbol of imbalanced state. Rage of Ea, loss of light, lack of vitality. Yes, lament, stagnation of time. Time? Time? Do we have a god of time? We do. Lack of development, a mediator who restores balance. Right, I and high. This is... yeah, written way different, just so people understand in English the proper pronunciation, I suppose. In the maintains balance, a triad. Kanai. But in golden pot, ancient Chinese metal vessel, used for the same purpose as a molten pot or kettle. Usually had 3 legs. They were used as ritual vessels and ceremonial objects for royalty. Later it became a symbol of royalty. Let's see. The connection between myth and the world. And their Pokemon's position. 3 cats. Are they supposed to be cats? They look not like cats to me. A, I, and high. It symbolizes the 3 existences of humans, Pokemon, and nature. The balance gets upset with each other, the world is changing, and so on. Normal plot point, I feel. This is how Ea and Ea came into existence. I think they mean Ea and Ea. Else will not appear, and will not be allowed to appear. That is interesting. That's interesting because we actually didn't get the Arceus event in Diamond and Pearl. The item is there, but I don't think you can access it. It's sad, I think it's cool. Representation as a scenario, based on the balance between artificial and natural. Present the ideal relationship between people and Pokemon. Dividing the Sinnoh region into 2. West artificial, science. Symbolizing the new features and the DS. The protagonist starts in position. Its side, nature, unexplored territory, vast fertile plains, and trying. Differentiation by mental range, this is still a thing in game. By knowing both, players will understand the benefits of both, and that both are important. So interesting. The hostile forces that arise there. The balance is upset by excessive development, whether good or bad. The danger of Pokemon disappearing, the earth collapsing. It goes a little bit themes from Gen 3, I feel. Which makes sense, to be fair. It's a repetition of the human foolishness depicted in the myth. Past, futile battle in mythology. Present, ignorant balance, overdevelopment. To restore the state, regenerate the world. Cooperation between Pokemon and people is essential. Pokemon and humans working together, regenerating the world, raising the level of consciousness, in place rather than the descent of God. And this seems a little bit too grand, okay, for this kind of game. Not a bad plot point, not a bad theme, but too grand for a Pokemon game. A little bit sad, because they could be more complex than they are. Baby's first RPG. In cells. So what is required of the player is Pokemon and nature, nature and humanity, Pokemon and humans, natural and artificial. Written the balancing a world where various elements are arranged in various ways. Arrangement within a perfect circle. In other words, the player, the human representative in the game, will handle it from a moderate standpoint. And the key to this is love. Fuyo is a taste of harmony, neither too much nor too little. It is something that never changes, without being one-sided. Also, the state of being such, a well-informed opinion, a well-informed spirit. The central concept of virtue in Aristotle's ethics, both extremes, excess and insufficiency, are considered vices. Virtue consists in finding and choosing the right middle ground. I agree with that. And by diffusing the situation, as mentioned above. Past, if it held vital in mythology. Present day, overdevelopment. The following elements are added to the future, a world that has progressed a little bit since before the collapse, a harmonious world. Were we supposed to visit different timelines? That'd be cool, I don't think so. Which is also kind of interesting when we factor in Legends Arceus. I don't think it's intended to be connected to this lore, but who knows. That is, by showing diverse values, diverse Pokemon, and diverse worlds, reach the player's own mind and values. We want to make the Sinnoh region match up with the utopia in the real world. The key word here is moderation. Ain't that the truth, baby? Ain't that the truth? Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, in my opinion. I need to blow my nose a little bit. I need to build myself, so please bear with me. And I think it's fair to say that most long-time fans of the franchise, we wouldn't mind to get more serious games, a little bit grittier perhaps, but I don't think that's gonna happen. It's unlucky. But maybe people out there making fun games could take this as inspiration. Could be interesting. I really enjoy reading about this stuff. I think it's quite fun. And now we can get to the stories from the past. Okay, what the hell, Game Freak? What's up in this? Theme. Original theme based on the current Pokemon world. In the distant past, when the boundary between Pokemon and humans was still blurred, there was a woman and her companions. Every day, they were bored, so they would often catch a Slakoth living in the nearby forest. They played full games with the catcher Slakoth, sometimes killing them for fun, gouging out their eyes or cutting off their ears. Wild. One day, the woman was walking along in the forest and saw a Slakoth hanging from a tree. She climbed to the tree to catch it, but slipped and injured herself. At that moment, a Vigoroth appeared. This Vigoroth had a torn ear. The woman, startled, tried to flee. Her injured leg hurt too much, and she couldn't move. The Vigoroth with the torn ear suddenly attacked her when it saw her. The woman lost consciousness. When she awoke, she was in an unfamiliar place. Before her lay a clear lake, surrounded by trees, on which many Slakoth and Vigoroth were hanging. All Pokemon bore wounds somewhere on their bodies, marks left by the woman and her companions. Upon closer inspection, she noticed that some of the Slakoth hanging from the trees were corpses. They were the very Slakoth that the woman and her friends had killed and discarded. The Slakoth were throwing those corpses into the lake. Terrified, the woman tried to run away, but a Slaking appeared. This Slaking also had a torn ear. The woman realized this was the same Vigoroth she had seen earlier, and fear overwhelmed her, causing her to faint once more. Fast evolution, what's going on? When the woman regained consciousness, she found herself at the entrance of the forest near her home, surrounded by her friends. They carried her back to her house. Sometime later, the woman gave birth to a child, but it wasn't a human child. It was a Slakoth. She intended to abandon it, but couldn't bring herself to do so. She stopped meeting with her friends and decided to raise the Slakoth. One day, her friends, concerned about her, visited the area near her home. They found the Slakoth sleeping there, the child of the woman. As they always did, they cut the Slakoth, stabbed it in the chest, and killed it! They took its corpse and headed to the woman's house. When she saw the slain Slakoth, the woman was overwhelmed with sorrow. She grabbed the Slakoth's body and ran deep into the forest. Her friends, shocked, chased after her. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the surroundings suddenly opened up, and they found the same clear lake from before. Around the lake were many Slakoth and Vigoroth. The woman stood before the lake, and holding the lifeless body of the Slakoth, she threw herself into the water. Afterwards, the woman's friends began to treat the Slakoth as companions, just as she had in her final moments. And a lot of people see the stories and are like, "Wow, dude, so wild, what was going on here?" I feel like I've read these stories before, a long time ago, so this is probably just old Japanese mythology, but with a painting of Pokemon on top of it. It's cool. It's cool. This is just a little bit sad in general, but you know what to say. Mess around and find out, huh? And yes, all of them have explicit themes. So bear with me a little bit. We had another one. The one with this was the one with artillery. It's funny. There was a time when the boundary between Pokemon and humans was blurred. In a coastal village, there was a man. One day, as he was walking along the shore, he found the female artillery washed out on the beach. The man had relations with the artillery and then threw it back into the sea. That is something to read, I guess. The next day, he went to the same spot and found the same artillery again. He, once more, had relations with it and threw it back into the sea as before. What the hell? No, it was not a Vaporeon, it was the Octopussy all along. One night, after several days had passed, the man had a dream. In the dream, the artillery spoke to him. "I cannot come to you, but I will deliver our child to you. It is our child, yours and mine." The next morning, the man went to the place where he had met the artillery. There he found the boy. The man took the boy home and raised him. Time passed, the boy grew up into a young man, and the father passed away. The young man was always lonely. This is not going to go into incest, at least. One day, as the young man was walking along the shore, he saw a group of people playing in the distance. They all held very large swords. Playing, sure. They all held very large swords in their hands as they danced. The young man approached the people, and as he got closer, he saw that Sharpedo were playing along the beach. When he tried to get even closer, the Sharpedo suddenly leapt into the sea all at once. However, the Sharpedo lingered, looking around 3 times before swimming away. At the spot where the Sharpedo had been playing, there was a large sword lying on the ground. It was a shape he had never seen before, and it was very sharp and pointed. The young man took the sword home. It's really funny because shark sword. Are you thinking about Naruto's Samehada? It's funny because Samehada is also Sharpedo's Japanese name. I don't think it has anything to do with that, but funny tidbit. The next day, the young man took the sword and went to the forest. While walking through the forest, he encountered an Ursaring. It was slashing at the Ursaring's mouth with the sword, and the mouth was easily severed. Next, he stabbed at the Ursaring's eyes, and they were easily pierced. Finally, the young man thrust the sword into the Ursaring's chest, and the Ursaring died effortlessly. That day, the young man killed 30 Ursaring. 30! So powerful! After that, he always carried the sword with him, playing by injuring the Pokemon he encountered or cutting off parts of their bodies. Quite messed up. That is quite messed up, but back in the day, this kind of story was not unheard of. One autumn, while the young man was searching for firewood, he lost his way. After walking for a while, he stumbled upon an Ursaring's den. Inside, there was an elderly ushering laying down. Not Barcelona. It was not a thing yet. The elderly ushering looked at the young man and said, "Come inside." The young man hesitated. It was getting dark outside. He entered the den. Before long, people began to enter the den, one after another, filling the room completely. Looking closer, he saw that all people had scarred faces, and some were missing their eyes. They were chatting among themselves, but the young man ignored them and fell asleep. At one point, he woke up to find the elderly ushering laying beside him. He fell asleep again. Oh, baby. Struggle, snuggle. Let's hope it doesn't happen. He fell asleep again. When he awoke once more, there were many people around, thinking about something. Again, the young man ignored them and went back to sleep. When spring arrived, the elderly ushering spoke. "Do you want to go home? Then I shall send you home. When you return, a warlord will soon be found near the village. Go there. We'll send the man. You must leave the sword behind and bring a witness. When you do such things..." Why did you do such things? Cutting faces and slicing off noses. Hey, how you doing, Marlon? We're reading a little bit about the Pokemon Leagues. We finished playing Shogi. We understand the rules. Game is hard. And we're reading this strange mythology from the Pokemon Leagues. It is unique. It is quite unique. Some people are horrified. I think it's cool. I mean, it's just like old yokai stories at the end of the day. The elderly ushering escorted the young man back to the village. Upon his return, the young man recounted everything that had happened to the villagers. The following morning, the young man took some villagers with him and headed to the shore. As they walked along the coast, they found a large whaler. Nearby, on the beach, was a Titirsa. When he noticed the young man, the Titirsa hid in the forest, and a large ushering came out in its place. As the ushering charged him, the young man tried to throw the sword he had hidden, but it got stuck, and he couldn't pull it out. Unlucky. Unlucky. That's what you get. That's what you get for lying. So he rushed at the ushering with his bare hands. With my bare hands! I think that's on purpose. The young man and the ushering grappled, punching each other's faces. They strangled each other with all their strength, and so they choked each other to death. That guy was really powerful, at the end of the day, even without the sword. Collapsing on top of one another. The villagers went back and told others what they had seen. Don't mess around with the bears, I suppose. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Let's see. This is a long one. This is quite a long one. Also, there was another story here. I think that might have been a mistranslation, right? Because they mentioned something about a guy that had relations several times with a lapras, but sure, it's pretty much the same beginning as this. And like, okay, it's the same story, it's a different story, it's hard to tell. It's quite hard to tell. Human-like ways of thinking. Oh, baby. I have a couple more here. This one is that have the most people talking about. It is something else, and I do believe I've read something like this before. The ending sounds really familiar to me. There was a village somewhere. One day, a girl from the village went to the mountain to get her firewood. She found well-tried dead wood deep into the forest. So she kept going further in. Before she realized it, the sun was setting, and she had lost her way. Around her, there were droppings from the explosion. Foreshadowing. Which made the girl anxious. Just then, a man appeared from the other side of the forest. His face didn't resemble anyone from the village, but he was very handsome. Very handsome. These stories were written by a woman, apparently. The man said, "You must be lost, right? I know the way down the mountain. With your pace, it would be midnight before we get there. I'll take you back tomorrow morning. So why don't you rest at my place tonight?" The girl had no choice but to agree to the man's suggestion. The man took her hand and began to walk. As evening fell, they arrived at a large cave. This is my home. You must be hungry, right? Wait here. Saying that, the man went outside the cave. After he left, a red light shone from far away in the mountains, and there was the sound of trees swaying. Before long, the man returned, carrying many red berries. So obvious, he said. It is. Then let's sleep for the night. Even if you wake up before I do, don't look at my face. The next morning, when the girl woke up, the man was still asleep. She honored their promise and still laying down, waiting. Before long, she fell back asleep. She was awakened by the man's voice. When she looked outside, the sun was already setting. Today, we'll eat green berries. Wait here. With that, he went out of the cave. After he left, the same red light shone from far away, and the sound of trees swaying echoed once more. By the time the sun had set completely, the man returned, carrying many green berries, he said. It is, then let's sleep for the night. Even if you wake up before 2, don't look at my face. The girl expressed her concern that her family would be worried, and that she wanted to go home soon. The man yawned wildly and tapped her on the head. At that moment, she completely forgot about her family and home. Psychic moves now. The two of them ate the green berries together and then fell asleep. The same routine continued, with him waking up when the sun had set, the man going out to gather the berries, and the two of them eating and sleeping together. Eventually, the girl realized that the man was a Typhlosion. She just realized randomly. I mean, it's very obvious, given the story they're telling, but sure. As winter approached, the Typhlosion dug deeper into the cave and said to the girl, Go and gather wood for firewood. Break off the branches from the higher parts of tall trees. The girl tried to do as the Typhlosion instructed, but the tall trees scared her, so she could only climb the shorter ones. When she brought back some branches, the Typhlosion said, That won't do. If it's not from higher branches, humans will find us. Huh? Just because? Sure. When the snow began to fall, the two of them lived in the depths of the cave, mostly sleeping. There was plenty of food. Occasionally, they would wake up, eat, and then go back to sleep. One day, when she woke, the girl was holding a child. Randomly, it just happens. After several days and nights passed, the Typhlosion said, Your father is looking for you, but you're my wife, so I can't return you. I will have to fight him. Guys, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. You only need to take a girl that is lost in the mountains and carry her to your cave. Getting a wife was not ever this easy. You're a wife now. You can say otherwise. You're pleaded. Please don't do that. Don't kill my father. How can I live with you if you kill my family? You're a good person, so please stay here with me and sleep. Alright, let's stay here and sleep. Well, that was easy. The man nodded. The next night, the Typhlosion woke the girl and said, Your father's close by. Go and see. When the girl went outside, a snowstorm was raging. She climbed a low tree and broke off a branch. Unlucky. When she returned to the cave, the Typhlosion was singing a song she had never heard before. You broke off a branch, didn't you? Soon, your father will come here. I'm going to do something bad to your father. If I am killed, take my eyes, my voice, and my heart. Build a fire at the spot where I was killed and burn them. Let them burn, sing the song until the fire goes out. The girl said, Please don't do it. Don't kill my father. If anyone is to be killed, let it be you. Goodbye. We will never meet again. With those words, the Typhlosion went outside. Just get killed! That's what you get for getting a wife. Honestly. After a while, there was a loud noise. When the girl looked outside, she saw her father had killed the Typhlosion. She rushed out and said to her father, Father, you killed my husband. I have been living with him all this time. He was my husband. Please give me my husband. The Typhlosion's eyes, voice, and heart. The girl built a fire at the place where the Typhlosion had been killed and put his eyes, voice, and heart into the flames. I not quite understand how you can put the boys into the flames. But sure. She then decided that the inflation had taught her until the fire burned out. This girl's father built a small hut on the edge of the village for the girl and her child to live in. Eventually, spring arrived. The young man in the village often teased and tormented the girl and her child. It became worse over time, and one day, they tried to drape a deflation spell over them. The girl returned home and pleaded with her parents. Please, tell the villagers to stop teasing us. If they put that belt on us, we will surely become deflation. We are already half deflation as it is. Is that how it works? Despite the parents' pleas, the villagers did not listen. In fact, they found it even more amusing, and eventually dropped the deflation belt over the girl and her child. At that moment, they howled loudly and vanished into the depths of the forest. The two were never seen again. And so, people came to understand deflation are half human beings. That's absolutely wild, but I have to admit, that part about trapping people into belt for them to transform sounds really familiar to me. So, this is clearly from some sort of old tale, if it was not clear enough. It sounds really familiar to me. But wait, there's still more. There's still more. There's a couple more. I think they're shorter ones. Ah, yeah. They have this one. And they have also this in here. The one that I mentioned before. There was a man in a village. One day, the man went out. No, I haven't seen this one. I hadn't seen this one. I completely discarded this, but I hadn't seen that one. It's gonna be new for me. Beautiful. Native American ecology philosophy. Interesting. In the past, when the boundary between humans and Pokemon was blurred, there was a grassy plain and a large lake at the foot of a mountain. The two men lived on the west and east sides of the lake. The two men lived by hunting Pokemon. The man living in the west was not particularly skilled, but he strictly followed the hunting rules. The man living in the east was a skilled hunter, but often neglected these rules. This also sounds really familiar to me. One day, the man from the west went out to hunt and saw a Rapidash in the plain. Its lush mane shone beautifully in the sunlight. As the man from the west readied his bow, the Rapidash spoke. We have children now. If I die, there will be none of us left in this plain. The man from the west lowered his bow and said, Then I will not kill you. However, I desire your beautiful mane. So I ask you to become my wife. Is that how it works? I guess so. Listen to this case. Rapidash became the wife of the man from the west. After about 2 months, when Ponyta began to appear on the plains, the man from the west was riding on the back of his wife. Hold up, you can't say that. That's too lewd. Come on now. Rapidash riding across the plains. Actual riding a horse, okay? It's not, you know, suspicious stuff. Not for now. Eventually, they reached a place where many Rapidash and Ponyta were resting. The wife said, They are my husbands. If you need, you may hunt them. If you treat them with care, they will not die. However, do not kill the female Rapidash or the Ponyta. The female Rapidash are my sisters, and the Ponyta are my children. That means the female Rapidash are your sisters-in-law, and the Ponyta are like your children. That's a little bit messed up, but sure. A few days later, the man from the east went out hunting. When he reached the plains, he found the Ponyta. He immediately shot an arrow and killed it. As he continued looking for more prey, he encountered a Rapidash. It was a female Rapidash. The Rapidash tried to say something, but the man from the east ignored it and shot his arrow. He then cut off the mane of the Rapidash he had killed, and, proud of the beautiful mane, decided to show it off to the man from the west. He wrapped the mane around his head and headed home. Eventually, tired of walking, the man from the east decided to rest under a large tree by the lake. As the man from the west and his wife, the Rapidash, walked along the lake shore, they saw a glimpse of the Rapidash's mane under the shadow of the big tree. He is male, he has no children, So if you need, you may hunt him, said the wife. Unlucky. Unlucky. Got killed. This feels almost biblical. A little bit of... Oh my god. What was the name again? Abel and Cain? It's been a while, I don't remember much. With that, the man shot an arrow at the Rapidash. When he approached the prey, he found the man from the east laying there, trapped into Rapidash's mane. Take this man back with you, and when you head Rapidash, follow the rules I have told you. With those words, the Rapidash said farewell to the man from the west, and returned to the plains. He lost his wife! Why live? Why live? Why live like this, man? But yeah, felt a little bit biblical. I don't think that was the point. But this also sounds familiar to me, I don't know why. And the last one. There was a man in a village. One day, the man went out to hunt for a Standler. While walking along the coast, he found the lepers on the beach. The man had relations with the lepers, and then sent it back to the sea. The next day, he went to the same spot, and the same leper was there. The man had relations with the lepers again, and sent it back to the sea in the same way. A few days passed, and one night, the man had a dream. In the dream, the leper said, I cannot come to you, but I will send you our child. A child that is yours and mine. I think that's pretty much the same story as the Octopussy. The next morning, the man went to the place where he had met the lepers. There was a boy there. The man took the boy home and raised him. Years passed. The boy grew into a young man, and the father died. The young man was left all alone. And look, I've seen people horrified by this. I don't know why, but I've seen people horrified by these stories. Like, I think they're kind of cool, not gonna lie. Because at the end of the day, just silly stories like this, the ones we have in real life. And I know some people are a little bit too... Were Pokemon actually more humanoid back in the day? Were perhaps humans able to transform? It's somewhat implied, I think. Also, that we have this screenshot here. Let me show it to you. There's more stuff, but I don't have those stories on me right now. You can see we have different myths: Lapras, Artillery, Piloswine, Rapidash, Slacking, Slackoth, Taurus. Okay, Sus. Deflosion, Ursaring, and there are many Ursaring ones. 1, 2, 07, 14, 07, 22, and 07, 26. They have a lot of stuff. And you have here on the side, we cannot see it because of the terrible cropping. You go down. Oi, do I love being alive? Killed. Not anymore. Where was it? Was it down here? Yeah, it was down here. And maybe not. Maybe not. I can see that post again. But yeah, we had someone being like, okay, but what did Piloswine do? Pretty much the same as the Deflosion. So I guess they have like 3 or 4 different stories, told in different ways with different species, which is really interesting. I'm also quite fond of the mythology stuff we've seen. I don't think it's the best. I think it's actually far from the best, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I like it. It tries to be all-encompassing, and you have people being like, but it doesn't have to be all-encompassing. It doesn't have to be all-encompassing to be good. Like, yeah, but if you have a myth of creation, it makes sense to be cohesive with itself. What are we talking about now? Come on. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, I think it's good time for me to take my leave. This took me way more time than I expected. Almost 4 hours. But the leaves were gonna be like 20 minutes. was almost an hour and a half. That's fine. Okay, alright. What is my stuff here? There we go. There we go. So, it's time for me to take my leave. Thank you for coming. Hope you had some fun with Shogi and the Apocalypse. It was pretty interesting, pretty different what we were doing today. But that's still cool. And we'll come back soon, I guess. On Thursday as per usual, we'll be playing some more Pokemon. We can finish the Kanto League and then start getting into Unova. I missed the Shogi part. You can go back if you're interested. I was just trying to learn to play the game. It is complex. It is a complex game. It's kind of hard, but I think it's interesting. You have the link into the description if you want to learn too. See you later. See you later too, Marlon. Thank you for coming. Oh yeah, this is everything for me today. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys on Thursday for more Pokemon. If we have more leaks, I swear to God, I hope it's not like this. If it's more in-game stuff, that's more than cool. But okay, now. So, see you soon, and you know the rules. Take care.